Are you good?
Got the sexy voices going.
Hi.
I think so.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Jimmy.
I've got my radio voice on. Hello, guys. How are you?
How do you put a voice on? Is it like you take it off after and then just put it on?
Dad.
Dad.
Welcome to the post-election blues show with Jimi
Yeah.
Kilday, Ferguson, and Anthony Chila.
Hi, I'm always here.
Hello.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
I'm pretty well.
Yeah?
Well, actually, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, it was a pretty rough weekend. Depending.
I was gonna say, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I worked, and then the weekend was election weekend. Was that me?
Yeah, we share it as soon as we get on.
So is
First-
it like kind of
First
delayed?
thing, you can do that too, actually.
Oh, hang
You can
on.
go on to Perth Filmmaking Community and share the video to your own page so your friends...
So my friends.
Watch you live.
So my friends can see me. I'm slightly delayed up
Do
there.
you have friends watching?
I hope so. I hope I've got friends.
I'm going to keep watching the camera because I'm not sure if I actually replaced the battery.
Oh.
We have been sitting here podcasting for the past couple of hours.
Hey, Gary Centrone, Marcel Weber, how are you? If you watch that screen there, Jimmy, computer, laptop
That's
screen.
the live
That's
one?
live, yeah, that is
Yeah.
a little bit delayed there. But...
Yeah.
So what did you get up to during the week? Bruh.
Oh, hang on. I'll just get rid of this.
Just turn the volume down. So
I have been watching Travellers.
Travellers.
I think I watched 3 seasons of Travellers this week.
Jimmy's watching. Jimmy Kilday.
Oh, Jimmy.
Am
Love
I?
Jimmy.
Hey guys,
Yeah, see, it says you're watching. See?
I'm finally in this seat. I watch you guys every Monday. I'm like one of the biggest fans.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just like, and now I'm here. It's kind of,
That's our other fan up there.
yeah. That's the big fan.
Mistel.
Yeah.
I hear one of your things is going to be shown on Perth Now.
Keep it clean.
Perth. What's the 31 channel?
Oh, West
I don't have a
TV?
TV. West TV.
Oh yeah, Sean.
I don't have a
actually-
TV anymore, so...
Sean told me. Well, he said recently that Lord of Agony is going to be on West TV, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I play.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, what channel is West TV on? Is it 31?
Is it 44? No.
I always thought it was 31. It's Perth 31.
Oh, that used to be 31, didn't it?
Hang on.
I don't
thought
have a TV.
Google is your friend.
I watch everything on computers and
Yeah.
technological stuff.
You're the tech guy.
Yeah.
44, you are right. Channel
44.
I was
Changed
right.
to
Yeah.
44 now on DTV. Free to air.
Free to
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I play Lord Chris Sybil in that, who's a corporate artist, as you know.
Yep. I play a scene with you, against you. We get angry at each other.
Yeah.
I was
We have a very heated, emotional scene at the climax of the show.
Yeah, well, I threw your shit out, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't asked to be in it, so I'm a bit sad.
Did you audition?
I said to him, do you need someone? He said, I'll let you know.
It's not really an audition, is it?
No, but he wouldn't let me know. So.
You should be in it.
I know I should.
Should have been.
There's still actually, he's going to do more as
Yeah,
well.
well.
So
It's not-
you have to get onto it.
Lord of Agony.
I'll hit him up, don't worry about
Yeah, yeah, Sean.
that. Yeah, Sean.
This
see?
guy.
They want me in it. Sean, if you're watching. You should have tagged Sean in it so you can see everything.
I don't know if I actually went that far, did I?
Actually, I tried to share it, but I was all jittery and stuff. So
Hey, Sean,
Well, just then.
yeah,
if you're
Keep
watching,
going.
I'll try and do it. Hang on.
Sean Schluter, if you're watching, check out Turkish Rambo.
Turkish
you'll
Rambo.
like Yeah, I think you'll like it, bro. It looks like something you make.
This is Turkish Star Wars.
This October, the Ottoman Empire strikes back. At a time when few Western films made it into the country, Turkish filmmakers came up with a daring plan. With only 3 cameras and a truck full of fuzzy costumes, they would attempt to remake the most ambitious science fiction movie ever attempted. Now, 30 years later, Film Music recovers this film from the vault to release the first English version.
And if you keep it open, you can see comments and stuff.
This October,
This is cool, man.
Film Music welcomes you to the dark side of
So
Turkish
turn the volume down when
cinema.
you're in there.
And we are staying. The battle of dark forces has started. You You cannot resist your feelings and conscience.
This is incredible.
It is pretty funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only true expression of the mortal human is love.
Does Mike's work when this is up?
Celebrating
Yeah,
the
they're-
release with a special live performance, creating all the sound for the film live on stage at the Hollywood Theater. Turkish Star Wars.
So there we go. If we want to do sound effects for our next film, we need lettuce and a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I would really like to be that good at Foley that I could do it live. That would be
You
impressive.
just need lettuce and a pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's all they got.
Turkish. I actually would love to see the original Turkish Star Wars. Like I've heard a lot about it. It's one of those legendary sort of bad films. It's like
Well, it's the top YouTube.
film complete.
whole thing.
1980. Well, looks like I've got something to do when I get home tonight. Is to watch Turkish Star Wars.
So, Jimmy, give us a bit of a rundown about yourself, like what you do as far as just things in general with acting, or work, that sort of thing.
I've been acting about 3 years. Started off at Perth Film School. Just went through the program there for about a year and a half, and just been auditioning and stuff ever since. I sort of had a bit of a life epiphany, I guess, at one stage in my life, and it was like, what am I doing? Like, you
Was
know?
that at Blazing Swan?
No, I've had a few epiphanies there though. But it was at work actually. I had a bit of a moment at work, I guess you'd say, a life-changing type thing. I thought, you know what, I'm going to just start doing lessons, and went from there, and I haven't stopped yet.
So where do you work?
Joondalup Emergency Department, yeah.
Triage.
No, actually in the department, yeah. No, not in triage. That's when they first come in, and then, yeah.
So what do you do? Do you
Yeah.
administer medicine?
I'm a brain surgeon, but no. No, I'm
If you need a heart transplant, say Jimmy.
I'm an orderly nursing assistant,
Okay.
run arounderer,
Run around, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Push stuff.
push stuff, hold people, crack
Can you hold
jokes. I can hold you if you like, Anthony. Do you need to be held?
Yes, I do.
So I'm just gonna.
Catheters.
Do you hold catheters or put
Do you want me to put a
Colostomy-
catheter in for you?
Colostomy bags. Apparently it's quite... it's much worse for a man, apparently.
I've had a catheter in myself. Can't believe I'm talking about this, but it is one of the worst sensations ever. It's I had to have it in for quite a while as well, and it was like every
Do
time
they
I
lube it?
moved, and it was
Do
just
they
like,
lube it up
"Oh."
or...?
Yeah, of course, got to lube it up.
What do they use? KY jelly?
Yeah, they use like little packets of like lube stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hi to everyone watching that wants a catheter.
Anyway, that's
Hi,
my
Nick.
wife. No.
Is anyone no one's commenting. There's no
Oh.
comments.
Is anybody watching?
Yeah, we've got people watching, but just no one commenting.
Anyway, yeah, so I started acting, and now I'm sort of getting more into the production side of things. As you know, like first, second AD in Fear of the Mind at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy's also been doing sound for us for the cooking show.
yeah,
Fool's
Fool's
Kitchen.
Kitchen. And I'm looking at going to SAE doing Diploma of Filmmaking as well. I'm probably going to start that in September.
I was
studying
actually
part-time.
thinking about doing that with you.
Really?
Mm.
Man, that'd be
How much does
awesome.
it cost?
It's
Hex
pretty,
it.
pretty pricey, but you can hex it.
I wouldn't mind doing it.
It was 15 grand when I looked at it.
Man,
Gary Centro-
that'd be awesome, man. Having someone in the same class.
Do you have a particular field like directing or you want to do, or are you just going to go and cover it in general?
I think with the diploma you cover everything, but I'm looking more at sort of maybe like writing and directing.
Yeah, okay.
I've written a short film at the moment, which I'm tweaking out, which I will reveal in time.
Yep.
Because I'm still sort of, I've shown a couple of people and they've pointed out a few different things that I need to probably change in it.
Yep.
It's a horror film.
Okay.
Horror is definitely the genre that.
Especially on Amazon Prime, horror's doing really well on there. You know, like even if it's a short, it's there's 3 genres that do really well on those sort of platforms. It's horror, like action, and family films. If you
Combine all 3 of those,
yeah,
like a family action horror film.
no, well, so if you would go to investors, because I know some people that go to investors with like 4 or 5 different scripts, right? Excuse me. And then I say to the investor, what are you after? And they might say, oh, an action film. So they'll pull out the action script.
Yeah.
The problem is that they might be horror directors or horror filmmakers predominantly, and they feel like they're selling out by doing an action. But if they're going to get funding, then that's what they do, you know. So yeah. Gary Centrone said, "I thought this was a PG rated show.
Oh,
it's never PG rated. We're talking about catheters.
I can't believe we're talking about
catheters. PG.
Yeah.
We never once said penis
until then.
Or eye of the beholder.
Oh dear.
So SAE, that's the one in Northbridge, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I went to their open
Newcastle
night there last week or the week before.
I went to one last year.
Yeah, it's the studios and stuff and all the equipment, amazing.
Is it full time?
Spend a lot of money on it.
No, I'll be doing part time, so
So
I'll be
days?
doing two nights a week. That's only like 6 contact hours a week, so.
And it's hexable.
Flexible. You still got to pay it off, though, don't you?
Only if you're earning over $55,000 a year.
Okay. So
Paid
how
off.
do you apply for the heat? Do you just go?
It's a government thing.
Do you just go for the course and then?
If they accept you in there to be in it, they just hex it.
Okay.
It's right from the Labor government, actually. The Labor government fought for hex.
Oh, thank God for Labor.
Jason said my audio's a little low. It might just be the way I'm talking, Jason. I talk a bit quiet.
He does talk like a quieter person.
Yeah.
Looking. Oh, look, my mum's watching. Hey, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. My mum usually watches too.
Yeah. So, I got a couple of things on PFC. A guy called Christian. Now I'll probably get this wrong. Tejeda. It's Tajeda. Is location scouting for a North Metro TAFE short film. He's looking for a house or apartment for June 25th from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. He's on the page if you've got a place you can help him with. Commiseration, Scott.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah,
we're devastated. The last couple of days have not been good. Not very good.
So if you can DM this guy Christian, if you've got a house or an apartment that they could use. Also, to remind you, all the PFC events on Saturday starts at 10 a.m. You can get there early if you want. Just bring whatever. If there's a barbecue there, bring whatever food you want. Scotty and I stay on there Friday night because we're filming a promotional video for the crowdfunding for Fear of the Mind. So
setting up.
Once we get there, we're going to set up. Thursday night, we've got another episode.
Cover the place in decorations.
Yep.
There's a TV there, so we're going to be showing the show reels. Your show reels being put together by Svetlana with a few others.
Oh, really?
So we're going to be showing it on the TV there as well.
That's cool.
There'll be music there, things like that.
Because I've also got another show reel as well.
Yeah, well, if you get it to me today or tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow, I can get it to Svetlana to put together.
I can send it over. It's on YouTube.
Just send it to her. Just send it. Email, Facebook it or email it to her. Either one. So if you want to come Saturday, it's the link for the events on this page, and hopefully see you there. Also on this page is the link to my YouTube channel. If you could check that out, you don't have to subscribe, but just check it out. I'm going to try and do.
You have to subscribe. It's part of this.
Yeah. If you watch this show, you have to subscribe to his channel.
I'm putting up. I'm putting up trailers. I've got to do them a different way. Yeah, Chronicles of Triple S. I have to do trailers a bit different way. I'll do them with a bit of a picture because at the moment my computer's not powerful enough to run the trailer while I'm doing the review. And I've just done one on face-to-face auditions versus video auditions. I'm going to do one on casting, and then I'm going to interview other people like directors and that on because I don't know much about it on how they go about it. So they'll be coming up a bit later on in other reviews as well. Nick Greco asked to join Perth Footballing Community. Okay.
My mate Nick.
What do you got, Scotty? And I'll go through some other stuff later.
I don't have much local stuff on at the moment.
No?
Usually try and get out the local stuff first. Plug that. Anticipation. We got tickets to Anticipation. That is when? August.
I'm going to get my ticket for that next week. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to that.
Very anticipated.
The anticipation is killing me.
It's a musical.
I cannot wait to go there.
It's a musical. Did you want to plug? Do you want to mention about Sean Gonzalvo's thing as well? The course that he's running.
Oh yeah, is it Gods and Kings Productions are doing a short film, like a like a training course over 2 days.
Yep.
I think it's $70 and it goes through 2 days of like the ground up making short films.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure what the dates are on it though.
I'll have a look here again.
So that'd be interesting. Yeah, that's everything.
We need more writers.
Yeah,
Perth needs more writers.
That's everything from casting to writing to directing. I think that's everything that Sean covers in that.
It's probably the hardest thing is actually to write.
Yeah.
I am not excellent at it.
Okay, so it's an 18-plus development workshop, basically. 2-day workshop, 4 hours per day, script provided, June 29th and June 30th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Day 1 is script breakdown and 101 on script writing, 101 acting for film, casting, character development, rehearsal and blocking. Day 2 is production and filming. The premiere is to be announced, so no experience required. So if you want to go ahead and make your own film, short film I think is what they do, they show you how to do it all. For $70, it's probably worth it.
So that is actually shooting your own film in that
It looks
course?
like it, yeah, because it looks like he's going to show them, but it's just
definitely worth it if you're shooting your own film and stuff. That's pretty cool. I wonder when The Society should be coming out soon as well. The trailer for that looked wicked.
Yeah. Jason, how can I win tickets to Anticipation? You'd have to ask Peter if he's giving them away, if he's running a competition.
We worked for ours.
We're special.
Can I get a free ticket?
I took my teeth out. That's how I got them.
So what was the movie you just said just then right now?
What's that?
The
Society.
Yeah, it's the trailer for it's on.
Was that on YouTube?
I shall find out.
Jason Jones going to be doing more writing from now on. That's good, Jason. We need more stuff. I'm going to try and get Celtics and try and write as well.
I've got a few I'm trying to write at the moment.
That's actually what if I was to go to SAE, I'd probably focus in on directing and screenwriting.
Yeah.
I want you to help me out too.
Oh shit!
No.
I've already talked to you about it. You know all about it.
Oh, yeah.
All his are sexual favours, so just watch.
Okay.
Just looking for news articles from the future.
Well, but being a newsreader, definitely.
The future.
The movie's set in the future, and
Fox
and
News.
a lot of the content of this comes from funny news articles from the future.
Actually, what's happening
Truthful.
to that? What's happening to that thing you were going to do with me and Jimmy, where I'm the devil and he's?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's actually a lot of the satire and stuff's turning into reality very quickly as well. So it's it's just completely it's
the ones I've written about what happened in the future, like,
and now it's all kind of
they're pretty out there and they're pretty truthful, I think.
Yeah.
I think your mate Nick Greco said writing is the hardest part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then post production.
Well, I've got Celtics, but when it comes up with like headings like you got character, action, distinguishing between them and knowing what to put in where and things like that's what sort of gets me. So I'd like to do a course in writing because although I like to get other people involved, I want to start writing my own stuff so I don't have to try and rely on other people to write things for me because I've got heaps of ideas, you know.
Yeah. I find my head's completely full of ideas all the time. That's why I've started
That's not
writing.
the trailer. Oh.
Is that it?
Wrong one. No.
It's a TV series?
Oh, no, yeah,
On
there is a
Netflix?
TV series called The Society on Netflix. That's probably it, that one.
Yeah, but it's not this
It's
one.
not Sean's one.
You're better off probably going to Gods and Kings.
Oh, sorry.
You should be, mate.
I tell you.
I said pet, I said love.
I said what? I said who?
Yeah, names of stuff too. I think you should really try and look for unique names, because then your name sticks out. Like,
What for? You mean for like your
if you
shows
choo-
and
if
your
you
films
choose
and stuff?
if you choose a not unique name for your movie or TV show or something, it gets lost in the probably hundreds of others that share the name. It's hard to find sometimes.
This is the one I was telling you about, right? So this is through Gods and Kings. Script writing and development lessons. Have you ever wanted to create a script for a film but have no idea where to start? I can help you develop your skills in writing a script that could change your life. Price $25 an hour at my location in Averley. You can go bookings through Gods and Kings info at Book Online. So that's separate to the other one. That's just a script writing
Right.
and development lesson. So
You can do like creative writing courses and stuff.
YouTube is your friend. Do it all for free on there.
Yep, that's true.
You do it all free on there.
do everything free on there, mate.
Yeah. Crowdfunding link for Alexander. They're up to 510 of 5,000. Ends September 9th, so...
So what have you guys been watching?
Yeah, like this week, it was all about Travellers. So Travellers is Netflix TV.
Travellers.
So it's a dystopian future thing, but you never actually see anything from the future. It's all set here. It's the premise of it, which they tell you at the start, is that people are just about to die of something, and 15 seconds before they actually die, the consciousness is transferred from someone in the future.
Right.
And in the future, you can transfer consciousness around.
It's kind of like Altered Carbon was kind of similar to that.
Traveller's been around for a little while now. 3 series, and it just got me in. Like, I think for half of it today, like half a series of today, I just listened to it, and like
Without watching it.
Just lying down because I felt a bit sick.
Yeah, right.
So good.
That's cool.
I just shared the Travelers Society with you then.
Yeah.
Through Facebook.
No, it's really good. Just keeps you entertained, keeps you occupied. The premise of it, admittedly, the premise is very far fetched, but they do it very well.
That sounds. And that's on Netflix.
Netflix.
I definitely have to
Netflix
check
original.
that out.
Craig Eccles, Octopussy was unique.
Yes, the name.
Who's Craig Eccles? Is you a friend of yours? No?
Might be a friend of yours.
Could be.
Could be friending.
Could be just someone from the page.
Yeah.
Another Perth filmmaker.
I think we've got close to 20 coming on Saturday, and we've got about 15
For the
maybes.
Barbie.
Yeah, it
Network
should be
Barbie.
good. It's just more of a network catch up with people, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to have one camera there to take stills and video some of it.
I was going to go live from there.
Yeah, to put up on this page as well, so that'd be good.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, just a black background and
Don't be racist.
That Nikon-
why can't,
that
you, have
Nikon,
a,
I've
why
got
can't you have a white or
I've got
green
another-
background?
When people are really drunk, just like film them
Fuck
and then
yeah.
broadcast it straight
Yeah.
onto.
So,
just drag them in front of the camera and just go live.
so we're filming at. We're having the event at Brett's workshop in Rockingham, which has got a couple of rooms to it, and it's got a nice car park area. We're going to set up the Barbie
That's
and
why
things
we
like that.
filmed the Don't Look Back.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
right. Yeah, that's where we're filming the promo for to drop the crowdfunding for Fear of the Mind. Yeah. So, how Scotty? How's
That's
that?
what we're doing on Friday night, is it?
Yeah. How's AFK coming along? Have we got any footage we can show people yet, or not?
We do have footage we can show people.
Can we show some people something a little? Because I know people have been asking about
It's
it.
been a couple of this
Delicious food, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
It was my first edit at AFK 3.
I've been cooking that egg noodle omelette all the time.
5
Yeah.
minute, 2 minute noodles.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah,
2-minute
5
noodles with egg.
5 minute, 2 minute noodles. I'll just
Well, the next filming we do, Demetrius is going to be doing bean burritos.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll just find it because this was
Again, if anyone wants to come on the cooking Fool's Kitchen, let me know, and then we just get you send the recipe to Andy, and we'll book in a time. We got to do episodes when Andy works shift work, and when we're all available to get together. You know, so this Thursday at 3:00, we're going to do another episode.
Is Andy doing another recipe on Thursday? Or is it
I'm not sure if he's actually doing anything. I don't know. But I'm trying to get Scott on to do his bitzer, his world famous bitzer.
You going to do it?
He taught me to do the bitzer.
Yeah, my bitzer is one pot, all at once, slow cook. So, mince, frozen veggies, and a bitzer is the bits of spices in it. Like,
Oh, right.
just go to your cupboard, just look at the spices you got, and go, oh, I've got some Mexican there, and I've got some curry there, and,
Yeah.
and just
It's kind of
sort of
bits
go for
Is
it.
it bits of everything?
Yeah.
Bits of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So mine's similar, but I do the mince, I do the frozen veggies, I put in
Yeah.
red kidney beans, throw in a couple of tin tomatoes, and then I'll add
I want some olives in there, maybe.
all the sauces, so oyster sauce, kickerman, soya sauce, Worcestershire sauce, mix all that together, and it's like a party in your mouth. I was going to say orgasm, but
It's
party
like
in
an
your mouth.
orgasm in your mouth.
A lot of the time I'll get like probably put half a jar of maybe a half a jar of crushed garlic, and put all your spices in there. Put a bit of water in, and just shake that jar up, and just pour it in. Mix it up.
Is that what you're going to cook for us tonight?
Put the lid on
after the show.
Takes a little while, but you don't have to worry about it. You're not going to burn it.
So you see that sandwich maker there? That's for the easy stuff.
Yeah, we
like
can.
the nuggets and pies
right.
and
We can
whatever.
stick some. I did when
You
we
got
were,
like a full-on kitchen setup over there, sort of almost.
It's very easy.
Single man's
Yeah.
kitchen, mate. Full kitchen.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
it's just a sandwich press.
You pretty much
It's-
don't ever
it's
have
been
to
on-
leave this place.
It's been on this show before. No.
Just stay in here all
Yep.
the time.
So next week we've got Dale Barnard on the show as well. So if you guys want to be on the show, let us know. We've still got slots from after the 27th onwards. So we're happy to have anyone on, whether they're a musician, a director, whatever. It doesn't have,
Yeah, because that all goes in films.
comedian. That's right. Yep.
All of it.
So there's one rule though. What's the rule, Jimmy? If you're coming on the show, what do you
You've
have
got
to?
to subscribe to your channel.
You have to bring something with you.
Oh, beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's
the payment. They don't actually let you through the door over there.
Just some sort of.
So security call us up and say no, they've come empty-handed.
Yeah, those security guards that are
And-
standing out the front there.
But a reward is most of the time we'll feed you if we've got stuff. We'll cook it up and have a bit of a feed as well.
I didn't get any bloody food, mate. What's going
Not
on?
yet. Just wait.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Could have been cooking something up before.
Oh,
So here's
there we
some.
go.
Here's some Uffle's kitchen footage.
I kept that little bit in the start.
Right, welcome to a Fool's Kitchen.
Why are you laughing with?
He's like laughing at his joke there. I'm not sure what the joke was.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you today. So you're going to share with us a signature dish.
How's that volume down?
That any fool can make, yeah?
Oh, I haven't worked on the sound on this yet, so.
You want to talk us through it? We'll
It's
see how we go.
nice and easy.
Right.
2 packets of 2-minute noodles, 5 eggs, and a little bit of milk.
A little bit more.
Nothing else.
And this is what it looks like.
Have you given this?
Oh, this is Andy's noodle dish.
So we'll do the same.
Was it me goring or something, wasn't it?
Meat green goes into it.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I did actually find the
I
word,
put chili in.
like it's a
I want to-
it's actually an Italian
it's a nice
a
flavour.
barbalusso.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was it was a seafood dish, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
you could eat it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crustaceans are a killer.
Crustaceans are a killer.
There's the
There's the 5-minute, 2-minute omelette there, the finished product.
Yeah, I've been making that at home.
Tastes nice.
It's pretty good.
this is just from the Blackmagic camera actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So you don't have the.
I haven't even. No, I just put another one on because I didn't have it lined up. I just grabbed the first one that looked like it was it. And so this is just the audio
From
and
the
just the
camera.
video from the camera, and I haven't even color corrected this yet. So you can turn up the colors.
Yeah. So do you do like your color grading through like DaVinci Resolve or something like that?
I'm doing everything through Vegas Pro because my computer just won't run. I don't have 32 gig of GPU graphics card.
Right.
That's what you need to do to have to run. But that's on the cards. Hopefully one day I'll have a job that will pay me some money. So yeah, that's the omelette in front there.
And believe it or not, it's actually surprisingly tasty. It doesn't look that tasty.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I ate most of it.
And yeah, I've continued to make those noodle omelets.
And that's a good thing with the show. Like, you know, after when the stuff's cooked, we get to taste it after. We should actually film us tasting a bit as well. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we haven't been lately, but you know, we might do that.
we'll just have like a scene after we're all eating it and just laughing like,
Scoring.
this
Yeah.
is the best
Good
food
score.
ever.
Not biased at all. So this week we've
It's
got
really tasty.
We've got a guest on. Her name's Karen. apparently, from what I understand, she's got stuff to do with mental health, and she also has a program on RTRFM, I think, which is at one of the unis, Murdoch or Curtin, I think. So she'll be on the show this Thursday, and we will be going on a radio show with her where, from what I understand, is there'll be a dietitian, a psychiatrist, and a few others on there. So hopefully from that we're hoping to get some sponsorship, and then we can put some money towards actually making the productions
That'd
a
be
little
cool.
bit better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I've pretty much edited AFK 3. I just need to do the intro song.
Did you see that Divorced
Something?
Dad Show theme song that I put on the AFK page?
No.
It was pretty funny.
Have
There's a show called
Divorced Dad.
The Divorced Dad Show, and it's meant to be like a retro 1980s kind of VHS looking show, but it's made now by the Astron Sticks guys. They do like a lot
So
of
the
horror
page
films.
or the group?
It's
The secret group or the...
it might be on our secret group.
Catherine Herrero, I hope I pronounced that right, Andy, is our guest.
Yeah, the Astron Sticks guys who did the editor and stuff. They're pretty funny.
Do you have some AFK footage of Jimmy as well, of his special dish? Or you don't have any yet?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was trying to do 15 things at once.
Yeah, my amazing chicken salsa salad.
Yeah, right.
It tasted alright.
Actually, it wasn't
Yeah.
bad. I actually took the bowl home and finished it off that night.
It's
I
good.
think I've still got the bowl at my house. I might bring it back to you.
Yeah, it
Was
was.
that your bowl?
Nah, I think it was Andy's
Yeah,
bowl.
I'll probably have to take it back
Yeah.
to him. Yeah.
I think it went to the page.
I think when you said, what should I do for a theme song? And I posted it under there. It's just a real corny sort of like,
Oh, it is
you
under
know, it
there,
sounds
yeah.
like when you said Family Ties or Growing Pains kind of style.
Belong together.
That's like, is that Home and Away?
You and I.
No, no, Family Ties is like, what do we do, baby, without us? Sha-na-na-na.
You didn't know it was a
I'm going through them all the other night.
Kubalup's Got Talent either. Yeah.
Kubalup's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Is this where we are, Kubalup?
I hope so. Yeah.
This is Kubalop.
Otherwise, otherwise we've been getting the address wrong every week.
Family Ties. That was actually a pretty good show.
I love that show.
Mm.
Michael J. Fox. It's great, isn't it?
He made a cameo in a film I watched yesterday.
Yeah.
And
Called
seeing-
Shakes on a Plane. No.
Oh my god. No, it was See You Yesterday, the time traveling film on Netflix.
Actually, that's well done.
It's the sequel to Snakes on a Plane.
That's terrible, man.
Sorry.
You can't say that.
Why?
Anyway, he makes a cameo in this time traveling film, and just seeing him on there was wicked.
Yeah, right.
It was really good. Brilliant film as well.
So this Catherine coming on Thursday is a Lifeline ambassador and does amazing work with suicide prevention programs and community mental health. So that'll be good.
Mm.
Get her perspective on the ratios and things like that, you know?
Wonder what kind of food she's going to make.
No. Never know.
Yeah. Some kind of like suicide prevention.
As long as
food.
it's not healthy, otherwise I'm leaving.
No, it's not there, Jimmy. You might have posted it somewhere, but that's the... I'm looking for just for the intro, but I can't find it. Can't see it there.
It's not there.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Hang on. Hold your juice.
What, if you go pan down? No.
No. There's only one comment on that one.
Because Andy commented. And then, I don't know. Yeah.
So we watched John Wick this week.
I still haven't. I haven't seen 3 yet.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
Does it actually come out in the cinemas yet?
No. 20...
How did you guys manage to see it? Did you get a special pre-screen?
Do you know who we are?
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
No, it's 24th, I think it comes out. 24th or 26th.
So what's the verdict?
two
What's
weeks
the
ago.
verdict on 3? Is it next
I
level?
loved number 1. Number 2 was visually super awesome. 3 is still in the same region. I think it lost a little bit. I think it lost a little bit in the visualities.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I wasn't getting the visuals.
There it is.
But that's not on the same post.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Not the one I was just on.
Yep.
Ah, so it is in the group.
Yeah, and you hit comments and it's under there.
Yeah.
Divorced
It's-
Dad, episode 1.
All right, I'll just we'll show the John Wick chapter 3 Parabellum.
Do you know what parabellum means?
No.
It's Latin for there will be war or
Parallel.
no, it's something
Parabellum.
there was
P-A-R-A-B-E.
oh, hang on. No, he said a
UN.
phrase. He said, to have peace, there needs to be war or something like that.
I'm pretty sure like the US military's thing is if you want peace, you must prepare for war.
Yeah. Which is pretty much perpetual war.
Parabellum meaning in Latin means, well, it's a type of automatic firearm, and it's also prepare for war. That's what it means. So to have peace, you must prepare for war, and that's what that guy who are you talking about? The older dude that's in the film with the glasses.
Oh, Ian McShane.
Yeah, he says to have peace, you must prepare for war. That's what parabellum means.
Did you know Osama bin Laden, Obama declared war on war in his presidency?
Did he?
Even though he bombed more people with drones than any other.
That was one of his speeches. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did bomb less people with bombers. So
just more drones.
Just more drones. He probably killed about the same amount of people.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you could really top George Bush's
invading Iraq
innocent people list.
Yeah.
If you got, as far as presidents go, I think George W. Bush.
He's probably got the best high body count there.
George
Iraq and Afghanistan.
George H.W. Bush, the father, probably held much more people to rent, like
many more people
at siege, because we left Iraq at siege for 12 years before his son came in and cleaned it.
Yeah.
Do you know why Bin Laden killed his wife? Every time he looked at her, he saw Bush.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well,
doesn't. John Wick, people.
You have no idea what's coming.
Mr. Wick broke the rules. I trust you understand the repercussions if he survives. John Wick, excommunicado, is now in effect. You shouldn't be here. Nice suit.
Hey, Halle Berry.
Good to see you too. I need your help.
After this, we are less than even.
There's no escape for you. The High Table wants your life.
Would you help set the mood for our new guest? Let us begin. Our services still off limits to me. What do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
Whoa.
You think you can take John Wick? You got a nasty surprise coming.
Hey, Lawrence Fishburne as well.
Yeah, he's in number 2.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, he was too. He was like the dude who had all the street people.
He had the doves and stuff.
Yeah.
And so far, you haven't disappointed.
We can keep this up as long as you'd like. But this only ends one way.
Ninjas.
All of this for what? Because of a puppy?
Wasn't just a puppy.
Yeah. That looks like some high octane action.
So for those of you who don't know, Keanu Reeves does 90% of it. With 90%, it's all the fight scenes. The stunt stuff where he's getting hit by a car, that's his stunt double. But yeah, all the fight scenes are done by him, and Halle Berry had to train for 6 months. They call it John Wick training. If you can't handle John Wick training, you can't be in the film. So
Must be pretty fit, Keanu Reeves, doing all those.
53 years old, man, and he's still doing it.
And all that surfing you did in Point Break?
Yeah.
Caught my first tube today, sir.
My daddy's watching. Hi, Dad.
He was excellent in that. I looked like
Point Break is a brilliant film, man.
Where he lets him
An
go.
absolute classic.
Where he lets Patrick Swayze go at the end. We'll get him when he comes in. He's not coming back.
Yeah, with those really bad Australian accents.
Yeah, they were
Get him when he
Kiwis.
comes back in.
Yeah.
He's not coming back.
So this is Jimmy's idea for something like a theme song
for a Fool's Kitchen.
Fool's Kitchen.
See, that could be Andy, like, doing all this stuff. What do you reckon?
Computer says no, I think.
Well, I have the opportunity to do that.
The Astron Sticks are pretty funny though. They've only got one episode on YouTube, and the rest got banned because they made an ISIS joke, and YouTube pulled all of the episodes off YouTube. It's like,
really?
Yeah.
Is ISIS off limit now?
Yeah, they made it wasn't even like a bad joke or anything, and yeah, so YouTube pulled them all off air. So now they're going to have to release it on DVD.
You know, ISIS backwards is sissy. SISI.
What was golf?
Flog.
And Naomi Zimone.
Yep, Imone. That's right. Yep.
You were saying?
So backwards.
Now we're going to talk backwards for the rest
on
of the
the page. There's I think she must be from Colombia or Latino. Her name's Nancy Aguila. They're looking for volunteers for a Latino American Cine Vivo, 2019, June to September. I think it's volunteers to help out with. I think it's a production or something.
Right.
So,
what is it? Is it a film?
No, it's. I don't know. It looks like a theatre play or something. But if you want to be in it, the link's on here. You can email at cinevivo, so SINEVIVO.
How do you spell it?
CINE.
Yeah.
VIVO. .com.au. There. So volunteers wanted.
Film festival. Oh, it's an actual film festival they want volunteers for.
Make new friends and all of the above. Send us a message.
Make new friends.
Cine Vivo's 8 letters.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Post.
Yeah.
Hey Tony. Yeah, no one is a better ballet dancer than you, Anthony.
No,
Yeah,
that's.
that
Oh,
was-
have
that
you got?
was,
You haven't got footage of that, have you?
That was incredible. That
no.
footage, eh?
You want to show footage? Of
I
that?
actually can't believe that wasn't you. Like,
I'm trying to think of his name. Oh, what's his name again?
We can show that next week.
that was hilarious, man.
I have to find it.
Oh, his name's Eric Kavanagh. Hang on, I'll send it to you.
Eric Kavanagh, eh?
Eric.
So A Dog's Journey is bombed at. It took 8 million.
It's a dog's breakfast.
So this is
the current charts for
the current Office Mojo last weekend. John Wick took 57 million.
I just sent it to you, Scotty.
I have to bring it up on that. Yep. Avengers Endgame only took 29 million in its 4th week.
I still haven't seen it.
3rd week, 4th week. I'm sure someone out there could
Hi, Dad.
could clarify how long Avengers Endgame was in. But still, after 3 weeks, it's still taking half of a John Wick in its first. That's amazing.
Yeah. Craig Eccles reckons Keanu might get an Oscar for John Wick finally.
Really? An Oscar? Wow, that's heavy.
Did you watch the footy on the weekend?
Which, the Eagles game?
Yeah, there were a few Oscars in there. There was Oscar Allen. There was 3 Oscars in there.
I thought you meant like Oscar for like diving.
No. There was Oscar Allen. There was the guy for who they play.
West Coast played Melbourne.
Yeah, there was
but
another.
I didn't see the game. I was spewing because of the Liam Ryan mark.
Oh,
Flying Ryan. How
yeah.
wicked is that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
And Max Gawn was a little bit sore after that. He was gone for all money.
Bloody oath he was, mate. Eagles are coming back.
So yeah, I've sent it to you, Scotty. One of me dancing.
Down.
This is actually not me. When you see it eventually, it's not me dancing. It's the guy in America called Eric Kavanagh.
No, it's not. It's you, mate.
Classically trained in ballet. Actually, when I saw it, I was in China, and my mum's like, "How did they Photoshop your head onto this guy's body?" And then my dad's like, "What are you doing in China?" I said, "Dad, even if I wanted to, my hotel room's not big enough to do it."
This is Anthony's alter ego.
I'm thinking of making Dirty Dancing, and he can be my stunt double. I'll just do all the other scenes. So if you haven't seen this, here you go, guys. This is me, not.
No, this is actually Anthony.
I look good in heels.
You do.
Just waiting for it to load up.
Did you click play?
Time of my life.
Did you actually click play?
Oh.
The windows you got open.
Yeah, I've got a lot of windows open. I would have a lot of YouTube trying to.
Is that why it's cold in here?
Trying to load up.
Oh, jeepers.
See what I have to deal with?
It's rapid fire dad joke session. Oh. What is this?
You're missing all my good parts.
I know, right?
Plus side. What'd you do?
Enlarge it. It's not liking it.
Oh.
It's not liking it.
No, it's not. Probably because you got too many windows open.
Well,
we'll just put a link on this page, and if you want to watch it, you can go to this page and watch it.
You should do like a reenactment of it, dressing all on the same stuff.
Mate, I'll probably end up doing a hamstring
and like
roll,
send
fucking-
it to him, and just like do like your version of it.
My version would be me just rolling around on the floor because I'd do a hamstring or something if I tried to do what he did.
I'm just going to buff up.
Yeah, we'll put the link up here and you people can watch it if you really want to.
Oh, there he goes. Whoa.
I taught him everything he knows.
Is that two like clips playing at the same time?
I think so. I'm just going to play.
I can do that.
Ow.
It's quite hypnotic, really, isn't it? Wow, that was impressive, Anthony.
It's fucking out there.
Yeah.
There's actually a video of him when he got those new stilettos. It's on his Facebook page. What to do when you get these boots and you're alone? He starts vacuuming and yeah, it's pretty.
And then
it's
ballet dancing.
It's gay as AIDS, but anyway.
Oh man, controversial stuff.
I know, right?
Controversial.
So what? We were going to talk about what we've been watching and stuff as well.
Yep, I watched 3 seasons of one TV show this week.
Oh, I've been watching Doom Patrol.
I've seen that. It's awesome, man.
Yeah. So Doom Patrol's in the DC universe. It's a spin-off from Titans, which is also on Netflix. I don't think Doom Patrol's made it onto Netflix yet, but Titans has. Man, that's scary. Looks like you, eh?
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
That could be like your
new profile pic.
Doppelganger.
Look how flexible he is.
Could be like Us 2, and he plays like you in it. He comes to kill you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah, Doom Patrol's brilliant, by the way, guys.
So you've got no
Really good.
excuses.
I do.
Have you seen Us?
No.
Jordan Peele
Yeah.
film?
I started watching it.
You weren't not too sure about it?
Didn't grab me.
I loved it, I thought it was
I gave
great.
it a 3.
3 out of 5. Yeah, it's
It
probably.
didn't grab me.
I think. Did you watch it right to the end?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it's the story kind of unraveled a bit at the end. It was like, what? Like it's going. They've, I don't want to give any spoilers away or anything.
Spoil it.
But no, I thought it was highly original. I mean, Jordan.
Yeah, it's
Peele,
original concept.
Yeah, I think Jordan Peele definitely for me is one of those directors, filmmakers to watch out for now. Like Get Out and then Us, both brilliant. I reckon.
It was very popular. I think it got it like a 3.8 or something on
I think in the 90s on Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Gary sent trying to ask that video, right, of me dancing. He goes, next time I'll keep my mouth shut. He goes, Keanu Reeves may be able to surf and fight good, but no one dances like you. And yeah. Thanks, Gary. I hope it's out there for you to enjoy. You just keep playing it back on repeat.
I honestly think you should send a photo of yourself to him or something. Just
Yeah.
let him know that you exist.
yeah.
Cause
I'll do that right now. I'll take a selfie.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, we will show this. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This actually looks excellent.
Tarantino's 9th film.
Quentin Tarantino.
I love Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin.
Quarantino.
Actors are required to do a lot of dangerous stuff. Cliff here is meant to help carry load.
Is that how you describe your job, Cliff?
What, carrying his load? Yeah, it's all right.
She's come a long way from Neighbours, hasn't she? Oh,
She Aussie.
Margot Robbie, yeah. She's from Neighbours.
She's on Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And what was the other one that is in? The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah. And the ice skating one. That Tonya Harding film, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
This piece is cool.
That is the best acting I've ever seen in my whole life.
Like you.
So what's your favourite Quentin Tarantino film? I know that's a pretty huge question, but...
I like Django Unchained.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's pretty up there.
It's
as
hard
well.
to go past Pulp Fiction. I
Like
love
every couple of years I watch Pulp Fiction and just fucking love it.
I love the gimp ball. The ball. Yeah.
Bring out the gimp.
Yeah.
I like Reservoir Dogs though.
Yeah,
Reservoir
that
Dogs.
was great.
I started watching it, but I couldn't get into it.
Oh,
Really?
No.
No way.
yeah, no, excellent.
Watch it to the end. You got it deserves it. Reservoir Dogs. That was his first film, I think.
Was the Titty Twister? Is that one?
From Dusk Till Dawn. I think
I like that
he
as well.
part directed that with Robert Rodriguez, didn't he? I think Rodriguez did. Quentin Tarantino did a part of it, and then Rodriguez did most of the other bits.
I'll be back, guys. I've got to go to the bathroom.
Bathroom? Got to go to the goddamn bathroom.
Nicest way that you've ever said
I'll
that.
leave these two to entertain you.
What are we going to do when he's gone, man? I don't know what to do.
Oh, we just play trailers.
Yeah.
You like some dancing like I did?
I can dance better than you. I don't know if people want to
Maybe,
find out about the big plane versus little plane, the economics of long haul flights.
Maybe the See You Yesterday trailer, the film I saw, actually did see yesterday.
What is the name of... Hang on. Your ninja TV show you did? Which
Oh,
was
Jimmy and the
excellent.
Head Chef.
Jimmy and the Head Chef. I loved it, and I think everyone should see it.
Okay, so a bit of background.
Background.
Me and my housemate decided to make a cooking show. a couple of years. No, a few
As
years
soon as
ago.
I've seen this, I'm like, he has to be on a Fool's Kitchen.
You want to have the chef as a guest in a Fool's Kitchen as a character.
I did also say that as well. But I just knew you had to come on the show and...
Probably if you go...
if I actually spell it right, that'd be
Jimmy
nice.
and the head chef. I'm not sure if it'll come up straight up in Google or not. Well, it does. Maybe go to episode 2.
Episode 2, you reckon?
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is Jimi Kilday Ferguson.
Maybe just show the intro. It gets a bit...
It's 8 minutes. The first one's less, isn't it? It's like 4 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, you can show the first one if you want. It's only like 5 minutes.
Your second one goes right too.
So yeah, me and my housemate decided to just make a bit of a cooking show, and we just see what happened. Really, we kind of winged it. Oh.
Keep going.
Oh, pretty good.
Alright. Yeah, it's just buffering.
You're buffering.
I wish I was buffering.
The Ninja Chef.
I think we've lost something. I told you, yeah, that's it.
Eaters, you're back! You're back! Okay, before I crack into our next recipe, we've been absolutely bombarded with mail, so we're going to have a little bit of a session where I read through these couple of letters out. Okay.
Mailbags.
Mailbags. This first letter, Dear Jimmy, I love the show. What foods can I eat to stop me from being a complete and utter fuckwit? And that's from Mr. Troy Buswell. Well, Troy, I'm afraid no food's going to help you out of that department, mate. But what I do suggest, sniff your own ass. The DMT handbook. It's my favourite cookbook. Hi, Chef. I'm a 41-year-old man in a small country town. My girls want some colour on their plate. I was wondering if you have any meals that's a big hit with the ladies, and by that I mean sex. Rohypnol. And if that doesn't work, then I'm sure this next recipe will start a party. And that's from the Duke. Rohypnol. 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 Because what we're going to be cooking today, we've gone out and picked some gold top mushrooms. We're going to have a bit of a magic mushroom omelette. A big mushroom. Big mushroom omelette. Okay? Eating mushrooms about an hour beforehand, and that helps the creativity just start flowing through your body into the fry pan.
Oh dear. We're going live with the cooking show.
I had mine about an hour ago, but I mean I don't feel much yet. But what we do need first of all is
Demetrius.
Where my eggs go? Where's my eggs?
We're not condoning drugs in any way.
Oh no, it was all fake.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
That's what you said before.
That's how you use studio mode.
Yeah.
You can see both at the same time?
Yeah, so if
So you line one up in the left,
Yeah.
So if you want to prepare something to put up, you can use it.
but you watch you'll fuck it up. You have to press transition.
Did you do all this yourself?
Nah, Neil, my mate, there's two of us. We thought we'd just go down the beach.
Yeah.
And just film some shit down there.
I love this. It's great.
Never short on entertainment on this show.
Where I'm riding a pink unicorn down the beach.
Yeah. Where'd you learn to ride that?
Alright. As good as bloody omelette, eh?
It's actually a pretty nice omelette.
Is this at your place in Yanchep or?
Nah, this was in Tapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah. Sort of around the same ballpark. Now that was a nice big kitchen, that place in Tapping. But Yanchep's got to be a good place to film,
yeah, right.
kitchen-wise.
Is this, what sort of omelette's this one?
This is a special magic omelette.
Yeah, okay.
Now the DMT handbook.
Here's your omelet. I'm coming down like a bitch. So, get the fuck out of my kitchen.
Oh dear. Yeah.
I thought that was fucking great.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Have you
man.
got it on YouTube?
Yeah, that's on YouTube. Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, that's not actually on my YouTube channel. I don't have much stuff on
Okay.
there. That's just on YouTube.
Not in general.
Yeah.
So they just type in Jimmy and the head chef. Or?
Yeah.
I'm going to post up the link right now.
There's only 2 episodes.
How long ago did you do that?
It was maybe 5 years ago or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd love to know how the guy did all the trippy
Neil.
effects.
I wonder if they're in-camera effects or whether it was
apps.
Fix it in post.
A lot of it was Adobe After Effects.
Adobe,
And we just used a
And the
DSLR. What the theme tune and stuff I did.
Yep.
That's just on Fruity Loops.
Oh yeah.
And Jimmy and the head chef was just like with a computerized voice on a synthesizer where you just type it in and you can do all different singing voices and stuff.
Gary Centrone said, "Well done, by the way."
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, I watched it. We've actually played that a couple of times.
So, if someone come up to you and said, "Here's some money," and you had the option of making a film, what genre would you do? Would you do comedy?
Probably lean towards horror.
Yeah.
I've always been ever since I was a kid. Horror.
Slasher.
I like a sort of more psychological horror type stuff. Like even more recently with films like The Witch or Us.
It's like thriller horror.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of also like H.P. Lovecraft and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I love creature films too. Like Guillermo del Toro stuff.
Like Fantastic Beasts and things like that, or not really?
Was that the Harry Potter thing?
No. I'm not sure what that was, but
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Isn't that a Harry Potter thing?
I don't know. Gary Centrone posted up a link. I saw this film a few weeks ago available on Netflix. I think winner of 3 Oscars, called Whiplash.
Was that about the drummer?
Oh, the drummer
one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I played drums all my life. I watched it as soon as it came out.
What film I would make? Was that what you're saying?
No, what was the name of the one that I said?
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Yeah.
What was that really quiet film? The Quiet Place?
Quiet Place. Yeah, that was great.
You love that?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I remember wasn't it?
I remember when Warren sent me that, he goes, "Make sure you turn your TV up." I'm like, whatever.
John Krasinski, who played, he directed it and starred in it. His performance in that film was just, because there was hardly any dialogue or anything.
No dialogue, no
facial
problem.
expressions, everything. He was just amazing in that film.
Well, there's one on Netflix called The Silence or something. It's very similar. It's not bad though.
It's
actually
not too bad. It's those funny little bat things.
Yeah, they're blind. They can't, so they go off sound. So
that was
What's it called? The Silence. Haven't seen that.
Fantastic Beasts, and Where to Find Them.
See how much prep work I've done for this. I've done for this week.
Wow, man, it's just like all shorthand notes there.
Yeah.
Don't say Chris. He's got short hands. Leave him alone.
I'm shorthand.
Scott Shorthand.
He's
shortland.
I had some stuff written down here. What did I have? The See You Yesterday film I actually watched yesterday.
The what?
The time travel film. See You Yesterday, the Spike Lee produced one. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, really good. I said Neil Breen, but we probably won't show any Neil Breen stuff. I don't know.
A Dog's Journey. Do we want to play like 10 seconds of it?
Really?
It's a brand new movie.
Ready? I'm ready. Oh, really? My name's Bailey, and this is my boy Ethan.
You enjoying the breeze, boss dog?
You're enjoying the breeze, boss dog.
I've lived a lot of lives, as a lot of different dogs, but I always found my way back to Ethan.
Oh, no, I've seen this is out a while ago. This one.
No, it just came out this week.
Dennis Quaid.
The greatest new addition to our pack.
Is it? Is it about reincarnation and stuff?
I love mornings with our granddaughter.
I'm thinking of a different film.
Mostly because she gave me bacon.
Like Red Dog 2.
Came back from the dead.
Oh, CJ's mom wants to play too.
God damn it, dog! What are you doing?
They had to move away. I wanted to chase the car.
Yeah, so it's a heart puller, that one.
If you like
I
animals.
think Red Dog would still be a tearjerker.
If you like animals.
You don't like animals?
No, I won't have a pet. If I had a pet, it'd be either what Andy's got, a snake or a fish.
No, you should get what I've got.
Sorry, a spider or a fish.
Oh, my cat is the most awesome cat.
A wild bandicoot.
You've got a wild
Yeah,
bandicoot?
well, wild bandicoot lives in the backyard.
It's probably wild.
And do you, see it regularly, or...
I feed it. It steals like pork and chicken schnitzels off me.
Have you got any pictures?
Yeah. I'll
That's
show you some
pretty-
later.
He called it Crash.
That's pretty cool.
Benny the Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
My cat's
cute as
my cat's
fuck.
pretty awesome.
I just thought we had like this 3-kilogram rat in the garden for like 3 or 4 months, and I was just sitting out there one day, and I've got a video of me torching it, like shining a light on it, and over almost 2 years now.
You thought it was a rat, but then
it's a rat.
Oh, it is a rat.
It's a marsupial rat.
Oh, it's like a native
marsupial rat.
Right.
And they're about that big, so they're like big rats.
Well, it might be a little colony of
It's
bandicoots
like
out there.
2/3 to a half the size of a quokka, but they look very quackerish. No, he's a stud. We get.
He's a goddamn stud, baby.
Man,
he's hot. We get like sometimes we see 2 bandicoots in our backyard, sort of thing.
Oh, because he attracts the old bandicoot ladies.
They come around here, mate.
They've heard about him.
This is his pimped crib.
He's got like a little pimped out
shizzle.
bandicoot crib, and they all the cooler butt bandicoot chicks.
Yep,
they know about him.
Hey Jimmy, have you got something you want to talk about?
Yeah,
Jimmy. You see what I did there? The segue?
I was going to talk.
Jimmy's
about,
our local Game of Thrones fan.
I was well
compared to us.
Like Game of Thrones, I've been watching I haven't seen the finale, by the way. So if you haven't seen any of
no spoilers.
season 8, I might.
I won't watch it, so you're
yeah.
right.
Apparently it's shit.
Yeah, this season 8 has been terrible, man. It's been absolutely predictable, and the characters just seem like they're caricatures of themselves. They don't seem like the actual characters. I think since the source material's finished and D&D, DB Wise and David Bainhoff have been writing it, it's been absolute disaster.
Yeah, right.
It's been rushed. Like, apparently HBO said that they wanted to, have more seasons and they wanted to do it for longer, but the writers said, no, we want to finish it off, so we're going to do 6 episodes.
We want to kill it off.
Yeah, we want to finish it. And the way I haven't seen the finale, so I don't know what.
As
exactly
a writer,
happened,
if you want to kill off a TV series, you should just leave the fucking show.
Yeah, just let people take over that maybe maybe more competent writers than
it's
they
probably
are.
It's probably one of the biggest TV series ever. And they just want to kill it off.
Or just put actors in you don't
I
like.
get that.
I mean, there's been almost 10 years of character development with some of these, all these characters, and this last season, it's just been like, what the hell are they doing? Why would that happen? What's going on? Like, I won't say any spoilers, but
Jason Jones liked season 8.
He likes it. I mean, I've spoken to people that do. So, I mean, it's all, opinions and stuff, but
yeah,
I've seen some...
And it's not for everybody.
But I mean, there's been huge problems for me in it, but I'll still watch it. I mean, I can't wait to see the finale. It's probably tonight, but...
Yeah, if you had something, I'd give it to you.
You know what? I could start a watch party from this group.
I did that last week. I don't know how it worked out, though.
Okay.
You can start a watch party. I started the watch party, and I went live, and I think that may have ruined it.
I'm trying a watch party. People, let me know if it works, please.
I'm not really sure, but
about
you're
2:30.
You're also tagged in the live, so
that's the vampire time.
Probably go to your Facebook and just watch yourself off your Facebook, maybe.
So, have you seen Bad Boy Bubby, Jimmy?
Of course, that's an absolute classic film. Rolf de Heer. Bad Boy Bubby, I watched when I was maybe about 16, 17, and we all thought it was one of the most quotable films ever. Watched it again.
They'd be perfect, Flo.
Nice tits, Flo.
You're a sexy woman, Flo.
Cat be dead.
One of the
I
7 wonders of the world.
Bobby Blues.
yeah. But you watch it now, it's still an absolutely brilliant film. So original.
I actually don't think he's been in anything after that, really. Nicholas
Hope.
Yeah.
I think he has. He's just not ever been anything as amazing as that.
Mm.
I know Rolf de Heer, the director's done lots of amazing stuff after that. He did 12 Canoes and Charlie's Country.
I only saw 11 of them.
Is it 11 Canoes or 12 Canoes?
Dad.
A Charlie's Country with David Gullipool. That's an incredible film. Yeah, I love that movie.
In the same genre as Bad Boy Bubby is Kids.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see Kids?
Yeah, Harmony Korine. That was actually that was pretty good. About just in New York.
It was a great film, but it's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Because it was so real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these 13-year-olds getting AIDS. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Well, he gives that girl AIDS, but HIV at the end.
Alcohol-induced dizzy
passed out.
spells.
Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah, but he got it off, like, and that's just spreading it around.
And he did that film after that, Gummo. You ever seen Gummo?
No.
That's like it's all these misjointed scenes all together in this small town of all these kids just doing these really fucked up stuff. It's even worse than Kids. Yeah, Gummo it's called. And the soundtrack's all like death metal and stuff as well. It's a real crazy film.
Peter and Zulo's watching, so if you want to ask him
I will
anything,
write that down.
Gary said, I've only seen season 1 of Game of Thrones. I'm a rarity for Game of Thrones. I think I like everything. I think everything about it is excellent except one thing, the genre. I'm a big fan of medieval genre, and for me it only captures a thin veneer of it.
Yeah.
Like, I love watching Vikings. I love watching, Nightfall is on at the moment.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that, yeah.
First Night. There's like 3 or 4 others.
Night of the Living Dead.
No, we're talking about Viking movies.
Yeah, a lot of them are Viking movies, or Centurion, or there's one on Netflix at the moment all about the Roman Empire. I love watching that. It's just I think it's too fanciful.
Mm.
I thought the earlier Game of Thrones seasons were great because it was unpredictable. It was brutal. And it was just, you had no idea what was going to happen. People all of a sudden get killed off. Like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. But then since the book's finished and they're writing them themselves, it's like you could just tell what's going to happen, who's going to die. And
I like Titans. That was
Titans is
put me
great.
onto that, yeah.
Titans is fantastic.
Because that's the West Aussie actor.
Yeah, he plays
his name?
Nightwing in it.
No, Robin.
Or he turns into Nightwing.
Yeah.
That's where Doom Patrol come from.
Brenton Thwaites. He was in Son of a Gun as well, and a few others. Yeah.
Is he the main guy in Son of a Gun? That's where I've seen him before.
McGregor,
yeah. That was a cool film.
The Professor and the Madman.
Mel Gibson and Sean Penn.
Mel Gibson and Sean Penn.
He's on. I'm going to go and have a twinkle.
Twinkle
out there.
You twinkle little star wherever you want.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Little star.
Yeah.
I probably locked it up.
Inmate number 742, assigned to Block 2.
We have been attempting to make this dictionary for the last 20 years, and I submit that the extraordinary, the unconventional, Mr. Murray, is the solution and our salvation.
The task is gigantic.
And impossible.
There is a way. We'll ask them to read in search of the words that we want and get them to write the word on a slip of paper. So this is the good doctor. I'm proud to make your acquaintance, sir. I cannot believe my eyes. Aye. Partners. Word for word. My entire life, all that I pursued has been in preparation for this.
You think I'm insane?
You do experience yourself as being under threat.
I only need books.
Our gathering so far, we've only just started.
William Minor will be struck from all acknowledgements.
What are you so afraid of? That the bad man can be redeemed?
Mr. Churchill!
Based on a
If
true
you
story.
believe that every individual life
Based on a
deserves
true
its
story.
own chance, we must set him free where he will perish.
When I read, I can fly out of this place on the backs of books. I've gone to the end of the world on the wings of fire.
We're linked now.
Brothers. An American and a Scot. One Oxford, one Yale. One brilliant, one mad.
Aye, but which is which?
Mr. Murray, we are watching with a concerned eye.
Watch then. And be amazed.
One thing I got to say, Mel Gibson does a really good Scottish accent. It's hard to do. It's not easy.
He's got form.
Yeah.
Like a worm.
Jason
Roll the R's.
Jason Jones said, if you haven't seen the HBO series Rome, have a look at it. Is that
I've written that one down, mate.
Jason? Is that similar to Spartacus? I think I've seen Rome. I'm pretty sure I've seen Rome, but
There's
I think
one
it's
called
similar.
Roman Empire on Netflix at the moment.
Yeah, Spartacus as well, Spartan or whatever. But No, that looks good, that film, actually. I think I might go see that. I like Mel Gibson and Chris Penn.
300 was another one, then that sort of thing. They were Greek but not Italian.
I'll tell you a story about 300. When I was working at Cash Converters, we had some DVDs come in, and one of the ladies that does the web shop marketing, she picked it up and she goes, the zoo, because the 3 looked like a Z. I'm like, really? I said, no, it's the 300. She's like, what? I had to argue with it all day.
Dyslexic says
For the entire day?
Yeah. Computer says, no, it was. She's like, no, it's a zoo. Well, he's finally done it. Mel wanted to do this film for years. Oh, did he, Gary? I didn't know.
He was really good recently in that Dragged Across Concrete, Mel Gibson.
I'm going to have to watch it. I've seen it. But
Yeah.
I've seen it displayed, but I haven't.
line that up.
Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn. It's S. Craig Zala who did...
Is that Netflix?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he did Brawl in Cell Block 99 and Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Both awesome films.
For low budget, they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, it is better than Spartacus. I think I've seen the first season of Rome, but yeah, I didn't watch much.
Dragged Across Concrete was decent. I mean, it wasn't as good as his first 2 films.
Dragged Across Concrete.
I still think it's really good. Mel Gibson does a grizzly old cop pretty well.
A single red ant could have eaten it faster.
You're losing perspective and compassion. There's a reason I'm sitting behind this desk running things, and you're out there with a partner that's 20 years younger than you.
Hey, Anthony's got a mouth with his own engine, but he's solid.
I'm thinking about the kind of future I can offer my girlfriend. Pops is a yesterday who ain't worth words.
Good heavens and praise be to him. Your absence was a weight upon us.
Thank you, Mr. Edmonton.
Jennifer Carpenter.
I don't like doing things with so many question marks everywhere.
There's a lot of imbeciles out there.
Start the party. This is a bad idea.
So cotton candy.
We have the skills and the right to acquire proper compensation.
No.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Can we... also, Black Mirror on the 5th of June is coming back with 3 new episodes as well.
I love Black Mirror.
Yeah, it goes
so
right,
much. Black Mirror is... I mean, the amount of ideas...
Yeah.
It's the same writer, Charlie Brooker.
Is it?
Yeah, the same writer for every single episode.
I just assumed they had a team.
Did you see the Christmas one?
Yeah, I loved that.
That was funny as
that was awesome.
Oh, what's it? There's also one coming out called Maleficent, the Mistress of Evil. We're not going to torture you with that. The Rocket Man trailer with Taron Egerton, which is the one about Elton John biopic. I'm gonna watch that because Taron Egerton actually sings all the songs. Dark Phoenix, which is an X-Men part of the X-Men universe. Now, Midsummer. Do you know much about Midsummer?
Yeah, well, that's Ari Aster, who did... he was the writer-director for Hereditary, the Tony Collette film, which was his first film. And Hereditary, I thought that was brilliant. I loved Hereditary.
I still got to watch that. I'm going to make a point of it.
I think the first 2 acts of Hereditary were great, and then it sort of fell away at the end, but... Was that? Midsummer.
S-O-M-M.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's how it is.
Midsummer or something.
Yeah. I think, and the second film, Midsummer, looks fascinating. I mean, I'll watch anything he does now after Hereditary.
Yeah.
I think it looks like a cult film again, like Hereditary.
I was told Hereditary is a bit of a slow burn. Yeah, that's one with Collette.
Yeah, Tony Collette is absolutely amazing in that film. For her not to get nominated for an Oscar, it was like, what? She was unreal.
Is it on the same sort of? Could you compare it to something like Quiet Place, or not? Or is it completely different?
I mean, it's a completely different film. I'd probably Hereditary was one of the better horror films I've seen of recent times.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, Studio A24. I mean, they put out so much amazing stuff.
Is all a Studio A24 low budget, or is it all?
No, some like Hereditary. You know, like even Moonlight was A24. That won an Oscar for Best Picture.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, A24 do a lot of cool stuff. I think like Get Out and
it
was A24.
Because I know there's a studio in the US that does Sharknado and all that sort of thing, but the people that own them were originally official for Fox and that sort of thing. So they make all their movies are $2 million and under. So a lot of the actors were saying, although it's B grade movies, they can make 3 or 4 in a year instead of like one. So they might get paid on a couple of $100,000 for a film, but if they make 3 or 4 in a year, they're making a good living, you know. So and that's what these guys do. They focus on movies $2 million and under, and they pump them out. And then these actors, they make a good living doing that. If they do 5 a year, that's $1 million. If they're getting $200,000, you know what I mean? So, and they're happy to do that.
Like Canon film sort of thing back
in
the day.
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah.
You seen those docos?
Sean Schleifer showed me. They made Canon. Yeah, it was
awesome
pretty good.
Documentaries.
Was it Gollum and Globus? Someone like that. Yeah.
The Jewish brothers who came over to America and
Canon Films. Yeah, the doco on that.
Canon Films.
Yeah.
I think it's called. I can't remember what the documentary's called. Yeah, it's about Canon Films though.
So this is Midsummer, and this comes out when?
Comes out July 3rd.
I'm looking forward to this one.
And this is Australian?
Nah, American.
American, yeah.
But it's got some. It's
but
got
I think
Australian actor.
I think that it's maybe set in a Nordic country, maybe Sweden.
No, Hereditary had Tony Collette, the Australian actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And play.
I told you that I want to go to that festival in Sweden.
Oh, you said it would be cool to go.
Yeah, and then I got an opportunity and I decided to do it.
You're going. I just wish you would have told me. That's all.
Dude, she needs a therapist. You've been wanting out of this stupid relationship for like a year now.
And don't forget about all of the beautiful Swedish women you'll meet in June.
Okay, guys.
That's not her again. Seriously?
Babe, what's happening? Daddy.
I was so very sorry to hear about what happened.
I'm sorry.
I invited Danny to come to Sweden. You know what she's been going through?
Kristen says you've got this special week planned.
It's sort of a crazy festival. Special ceremonies and dressing up.
That sounds fun.
Sounds like Blazing Swan.
They've even got the big wood thing.
Unbelievable.
Welcome and happy midsummer. Skål!
What time is it?
9 p.m.
That can't be right. The sky is blue.
This is what 9 p.m. is like here.
How long have you two been together?
Just over 3.5 years.
4 years.
Really?
Yeah?
What do you think?
It's like another world.
3 days.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Is it scary?
What is it?
It has special properties. What am I going through?
We just need to acclimate.
I don't want to acclimate. I want to go.
Absolutely not.
What's happening? I don't know why you invited us.
That's why you look so guilty right now, because you know.
We only do this every 90 years. I was most excited for you to come.
They only do it every 90 years.
I want to watch that now.
Yeah.
So basically, A24, it is what they class low budget because the budgets for the films all range between 3 to 20 million. This budget is considered relatively low by today's standards of filmmaking. So yeah,
3 to 20 million.
Yeah.
But that's considered low budget.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to watch that now.
There were as many with the form of. Hang on, what does it say?
Actually, they did. It Comes at Night as well. You seen that Joel Edgerton film?
Yep.
That was pretty good.
Exemplary of slasher films with 2 financial. There were there were, as with anything, exceptions in the form of films such as Silence of the Lambs and Rosemary Baby, The Shining, the films which... So past decades, films such as It Follows, The Babadook, Stephen King's It, and A Quiet Place, The Witch.
Babadook.
Get out.
Babadook.
Yeah, so basically they're similar to that other one. They make between 3 to 20 million. So
Like Birdemic. Have you ever seen that Birdemic film? Don't.
Was it in the Birds Hitchcock genre? Or?
No, Birdemic is like one of those notoriously bad low-budget films that
like Nudist Colony of the Dead.
Nudist. I like the sounds of that.
Nudist Colony of the Dead was in my top 10 B grade, like worst ever. Yeah, worst ever. But you can actually follow it. It has a plot, and it's kind of funny. But holy shit, it's...
So does Human Centipede 3 has a plot. You can follow it. It's just really bad.
So I've never watched 2 or 3, but I saw the first Human Centipede.
I'm sure it's got a plot that you can't actually really see.
Yeah, you can follow it.
You can follow it, though.
Yeah.
Like,
the best line, he goes, "I'm going to stuff your baggy shithole." Just because he feels like saying it.
So Nudist Colony of the Dead, this Catholic church buys out the Nudist Colony and they all kill themselves. Spoiler alert, you don't really want to see this movie anyway. But they're all standing in court, and this old lady, 90 or something, after suiciding, was in court, like, come back from the dead thing. And every time she turned around, her breasts would, like, knock people out. Crack.
Is this from the 80s?
Oh, yeah, definitely from the 80s.
So she was getting abreast of the problem then.
Yeah.
Some of the best horror,
She was
if not
abreast
the
of
best horror, was from the 80s, 70s and 80s.
So Jason said Electric Boogaloo, which is that one I said, the wild and untold stories of canon films made by the team who made Not Quite Hollywood.
Oh, Not Quite Hollywood was about the Ozplace.
Untold story.
Australian films, Ozplace.
So Electric Boogaloo is the story of canon films, is what it's called, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Sean Schlee will show you. That's pretty good, actually. It shows you how they went from where they were to...
You don't realise the amount of films they did, like, growing up, like, Masters of the Universe and stuff like that. And, yeah, I was like, you don't realise...
With Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He-Man?
Yeah, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, yeah. See Chris Hemsworth playing Hulk Hogan in a biopic?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fun, yeah. But I heard they're making another He-Man, but they might be using Chris Hemsworth as He-Man, which I think would be better than Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren did all right, but...
Yeah, I think they should set it only on Eternia as well. Like, the whole thing with Masters of the Universe coming to Earth just made no sense.
Yeah, and they got to have Cringer turning into... Did Cringer turn into Battle Cat?
He wasn't even in it.
No, they got to have Cringer turning into Battle Cat.
I want an actual Skeletor too.
There was a Skeletor in it, but he wasn't that. Frank
Langella.
Yeah, Frank Langella.
I don't want any meat on that face. It just has to be a fucking...
Well, do you know that Skeletor is actually He-Man's uncle?
Yeah.
But not many people know that.
And Tila. Is it Tila, the female?
Is it a bit incestuous there with She-Ra? And...
She-Ra is He-Man's twin sister, but they were separated at birth.
She's Kiwi, that's what the females do. The She-Ra the sheep.
Seems very incestuous on...
No, but King Randor...
What's the name of the planet, sorry?
Eternia.
Eternia.
I know a bit about...
That's a great name for a planet.
Yeah, it is. He-Man is one of my all-time favourite.
Oh, mate, I used to have all the figures, and then I gave my brother and he ripped the head off. And I had that castle that you had, like the one Skeletor, and you call through the microphone, and it would.
Yeah. I had that too.
That was awesome, mate.
I even had the Horde's Lair, the pit, Hordak.
Well, actually, I've got a pop vinyl of Beastman and Skeletor from He-Man, and they said they actually Funko and that don't make them anymore.
Right.
So I'm keeping hold of...
They probably made that stuff for about 2 years.
The Skeletor ones are worth about $50, and the Beastman ones are worth about $30. They said if you keep it's just going to go up because they don't make them anymore. So if you can find He-Man pop vinyls...
I would have thought they'd be worth more.
They might be as they go up further, but if you get He-Man or whatever, then...
A He-Man reboot is just way overdue.
Yeah. Like, you got to make sure... Like, I think Chris Hemsworth would probably do all right as He-Man, but you've got to cast a good Skeletor. And who was He-Man's right hand man? I can't remember.
Man at Arms.
That's it, Man at Arms. Yeah.
That was Teela's dad.
Yeah, wow, that is going back for me, man.
And you've got to have Cringer turn into Battle Cat. Yeah. I have the power. Yeah. And you can't.
Remember at the end of like the cartoons, he always had like his little positive message that he'd.
Like,
I think
kids like bullying.
I also think that in the essence of fairness and treatment, in especially this Me Too movement, it should be also a She-Ra film.
Yeah, a Shearer film, definitely.
So
yeah.
we can get some sheep and some guys with the things and Shearer the sheep. That's no worries.
Well, Shearer was like against
Hashtag
the
me
evil horde.
too.
Yeah, the evil horde and Hordak was like her main baddie dudes.
So we just watched that awesome trailer about Midsummer from this A24. I'm gonna put on the one that you.
Oh, Joel Edgerton, It Comes at Night.
It Comes at Night.
Yeah, it's a brilliant film. Joel Edgerton's performance, as always, spot on.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
I just want to talk. I don't want honest answers. Do you have any idea what's going on out there? I'm gonna try to help you and your family.
All right.
I want to thank you guys for letting us stay here. So I run through a few things. When we go out during the day, we like to stick to groups just for safety.
We're getting some wires.
It's the only way in and out of the house. It stays closed and locked all the time.
Get you on a wire and doing it.
It's the only set.
Is there being overhead crane in space?
It's okay. Just go inside.
Yes. What's that?
We never go out at night.
There's being overhead crane at Fiona's workshop there. Riff Ryan's workshop on Saturday night. Bet she's got overhead crane.
Yeah, right.
Stick to the wire.
When you got there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Let me open it. They're sick.
Where's the master? Nobody's sick here.
Can't trust anyone but family. I'm gay.
How do you trust?
If they're sick. Then I do.
Wait, while you're up, get some chips in.
If you're letting me, I'll kill you.
Oh, that was also a trailer we were going to show about the graphic novel The Boys.
Yeah.
So I have lined that up, yep.
So Jason Jones just said maybe Netflix should do a new animated He-Man to go with their She-Ra series.
So there is a Shearer series.
Animated on Netflix, apparently. I'm going to have to look that up. Thanks for that, Jason. But yeah, I wonder if they're going to do it.
Is it just the original?
Is it the original or is it a new
Original.
one? Let me have a look. Netflix She-Ra.
Yeah, I think. Ooh. Oops.
Taxi for you, I think, Jimmy.
Yeah. Things are
Oh, they're up to season 2.
I actually saw the other day they had a
Animated.
Batman with the Ninja Turtles
Yeah, right.
cartoon.
Oh, here we go. Hang on. Okay.
Really?
This is going to cause a bit of controversy. What do you think of Robert Pattinson as the new Batman?
I think Robert Pattinson's a great actor.
Is his Batman suit going to sparkle?
No, I reckon he's got like a good jawline and.
He was good in The Rover. I didn't mind him in The Rover.
Was great.
Rover was awesome.
Yeah, brilliant.
But I mean, see now my problem is, for example, with Spider-Man, you had Andrew Garfield. Why not keep the same actors? Why do they keep? I understand.
Yeah.
I understand Michael Keaton and they got a bit older, but Andrew Garfield is still like the Flash. Why not use the same guy that's in the TV series for the movie? You know what I mean? Why do they keep changing Batman?
It's also different sort of universes as well. Like with Titans, that's a different universe than the DC extended universe films.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know, all right, yeah, Ben Affleck, he probably could have played another one, but you know, why keep casting Superman in different Spider-Mans? You know, like Henry Cavill was supposed to have a standalone Superman film, but they've decided to do something else instead and not do that for another couple of years. So he's pulled out. Now they want to try and cast a black Superman, which I don't have a problem with, but you know, I don't know why they just why they have to keep casting different actors as certain superheroes. Just keep like with Daredevil. Originally, it was Ben Affleck.
That was a shit film.
And now the TV series they had, I can't remember his name,
but they can't cast Ben Affleck.
Are actors just gready?
No, well, look at Gal Gadot when she did Wonder Woman. She got paid $300,000 for that.
Wow. There was an uproar about that.
That's all she got paid. So when I think the other one came out, she was in the Justice League. She got paid a bit more, but that was all she got paid. And the one with there was one with Mark Wahlberg and I think it was Michelle Williams. They had to do reshoots or something. He got paid like $1.2 million for him, and she got paid like a couple of $100,000. That was it. So
Michelle Williams is a way better actor than Mark Wahlberg.
She's got Heath Ledger's daughter, so she's got to be pretty good. Matilda.
Sorry, is that better?
So this She-Ra on Netflix is a reboot of the 1980s series. A magic sword transforms an orphan girl into a warrior. But it's an animated series.
Reboot.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show in the 80s, Gem? And it was like that chick who had those magic earrings who transformed into like...
She sang all the time?
Yeah, she was like in a band. It was more of a chick's cartoon.
That's what Ace was trying to make, was one called Princess Jam.
Sorry to everyone that's got their stereos turned up listening to this.
Yeah, I think the next Batman I'm more excited about is Ian Glenn in the next season of Titans. You know who plays... No, you don't watch Game of Thrones. He plays Sajora in Game of Thrones.
Who did he play in Titans? Oh, is he coming into Titans?
He's coming into Titans.
Is there a new series?
Batman. Yeah, season 2.
So Robin's coming back as Nightwing.
Yeah, and Batman is back. Well, Batman's in it, but he's old.
Who's playing Batman?
It's Ian Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like the guy that played the was it the leopard, the cheetah?
Oh, the Beast Boy.
Yeah, turns into the tiger or something.
7 months ago, 2 months ago.
I don't know if there's a trailer for... don't think there's a trailer for season 2 yet, but it is happening.
Yeah, that was season 2.
Is it? I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's official trailer number 2.
Oh, right.
That was 2018.
Do you want to... we got a few other trailers we can show if we want to...
What did you
the boys.
Ad Astra. This is Brad Pitt, Ruth Negga.
I say Nagar.
Nagar?
We're not even going to go there. They can be pronounced so badly.
From The Preacher, or from Preacher she is.
Negga.
She was in Loving as well with Joel Edgerton.
Actually, have you seen the movie? I think it's called Priest. It's got. It's about the vampires. It's got. I think.
Yeah. What's his name? Who plays Vision? I can never remember.
Yeah. What's his name?
He's married to Jennifer Connelly in real life.
Yeah, the guy who plays Vision.
And it's like they get trapped in that diner. Is that one?
And is it Carl Urban? No. What's his name?
Paul Bettany.
Yeah, that's him.
That's it. Yeah.
But who's the dude that plays?
I'm looking for a link or just where I can watch Apollo 11.
Apollo 11?
Apollo 11.
Apollo 11.
Apollo 11.
I've been trying to watch it for a few weeks now. And
yeah, Paul Bettany.
So this is
it is Ad
Astra.
Oh right.
Okay.
Brad Pitt.
A man loses his life. What is this? This is from. Is this like a fan thing?
No, this is.
Apparently, the other one's a fan film. This is probably the original. This has got Brad. The other one was directed by Brad Pitt. This one's got Brad Pitt in it.
That looked like that tank film that Brad Pitt was in. Can't remember.
So a space film.
Yeah, cool. Jason Jones says, all the money in the world. That's the one with Michelle Williams and Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheers, Chase.
Oh,
I
Wes-
loved Michelle Williams in Manchester by the Sea. You ever seen Manchester by
No.
the Sea? And that it's
I don't have Wes come up here.
Probably because it's my.
Whatever. Psst.
I probably get more information than you because it's my live feed.
No. So there's another one called Wonder Woman, which is 1984. So it's set back in the 1980s. It's coming out this year. I think it's Gal Gadot still in it, but I think there might be a trailer for that. Can we see if there's one for?
Do you know who played the original Wonder Woman?
No.
Linda Carter.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, what are we looking for? Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman 1984. It is.
Is it set in that? Obviously set in the 80s. So does she
It's
go?
based in the 80s. Yeah.
She travels back in time or something?
How did you get that from the title?
Yeah. 1984 trailer.
How did I figure that out?
Yeah, but 1984 wasn't.
George Orwell.
Wasn't set in that. Well, I suppose it was supposed to be set in 1984. It was. It was set in the 1960s.
And it's actually that's another thing that's coming true as well, really, isn't it?
Wonder Woman.
Is that Gal Gadot?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I'm going to spell that. I'm going to spell that right.
And it's A-W. A woman is A-N, not E-N. It's women.
Hopefully, I just don't get porn, or maybe I should get
midget porn.
Wonder Woman porn.
It's a bit short, isn't it?
Wonder Woman porn.
But it'll be all from 1984, and it'll be like that.
So apparently, it's not a sequel.
It's not a sequel.
Right, let's click on the top one there. That looks like it. Wonder Woman 1984 footage shown at Comic-Con.
All right.
Alrighty.
So
DC is starting to make some better stuff now.
Aquaman was all right.
Shazam was all right. It was okay.
It's a kids' film. It's great.
There was a couple of violent bits in it though. It was,
It's a kids' film.
There was a kids' film, but yeah.
You just walked us straight into that.
But I think Titans and
Sorry,
Doom Patrol
kids.
are definitely redeeming DC.
I like
a bit.
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol's good, man. I like the guy who plays Mr. Nobody, that Alan Tudyk. Tudyk, whatever.
Well, Brendan Fraser did all right as that robot dude.
Yeah,
Are they going to bring another season for that or what?
I hope so, because it's one of my favourite shows on TV at the moment. Doom Patrol.
Well, that one there, the teaser.
Christopher Pine lost his seat, didn't he?
No, he retired.
Oh, so he lost his seat.
Yeah, so he's gone. But Fraser Anning lost his seat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
You know he only got 13 votes?
Yeah, that guy.
He got kicked out, did he?
The guy that kid egged only got 13 votes in the last election, and he got a fucking Senate seat.
Yeah.
What about that one there? The Wonder Woman 1984 teaser and Justice League 2. Oh, Justice League 2. Oh, great.
Yeah, is that what it is? I've lined that.
I have no idea. I'm assuming there's a trailer for it. You'd think there would be, but there might not be.
Not.
What about the boys? What about the boys?
Wonder Woman 1984 trailer. 9 months ago, though.
Oh, yeah, Gal Gadot, Chris Pine movie.
All right.
Wasn't this the original one?
No.
Oma möchte nicht. Oh, this is it.
Yeah. Is it going to get loud or is it just...
Look at Gary's intro and said.
Think basketball.
As long as you don't unfriend me, Gary, for not knowing that.
Sorry, Gary. Are you coming Saturday, Gary? Because we can hug it out if you want.
My husband's dead.
Is this like all bits from the first one, or is this for real? This fan made. It's got fan made in brackets.
I'm telling you, fan made is the thing now. There's a lot of people doing it.
Why does it keep saying Warner Brothers Pictures?
That's the thing, fan made, you would have had to pay them to quite a bit, and they can't make money from it if it's a fan made film. Well, they're not supposed to.
Okay, I'm gonna have to request a trailer
because a fan made film you can't monetize on YouTube or anything like that. So you can raise money and pay your cast and crew, but you can't put it on Amazon. So if that's fan made, then why is it from Warner Brothers? But anyway.
It said Warner Brothers
Maybe
in the middle of it, but it also said fan made film. So I'm confused.
I'm confused as what Confucius say.
I think
You were saying?
I think we should maybe watch the Boys trailer.
Oh, the Boys! I've already lined that up.
And then maybe Batwoman if we want to punish.
The Boys is an amazing graphic novel by Garth Ennis, who wrote Preacher. Have you ever watched Preacher?
No.
That's a really great show and comic. But
Couldn't find Anthony Starr in there anywhere. The dude from Banshee, he's supposed to be in it, but I couldn't see him in there anyway.
Right.
Because Carl Urban's an English actor anyway, isn't he? So
he's Kiwi.
Carl Urban.
He's from New Zealand.
Okay, because he's doing an English accent in this film. It sounds
yeah,
like.
he does a good accent. But yeah, he's a Kiwi, bro.
All right, bro.
Kiwi, bro.
So is he a shearer?
Shout out to all our Kiwis.
Shout out to EJ, my girlfriend. She's Kiwi, and my mum, she's Kiwi as well.
So you're half Kiwi?
I am, yeah.
She born there?
How?
She born there?
My mum was there. Yeah. My dad Scottish, mum Kiwi, but I was born here. So yeah, I'm a bit of a different, mixed up sort of.
My mum's Scottish and my dad's Italian heritage. You know, my stepmom's Kenyan, so it's kind of.
Stepmom's Kenyan.
Yeah.
Do they have like really interesting food?
Yeah, they do. It's all steamed, so like with the lamb and stuff, and they do what's called ugali, which is kind of like
ugali.
Ugali is kind of like mashed potatoes, but it's steamed, and it's not bad actually. But yeah, I went to Kenya for the wedding, and Nairobi,
really?
And Nakuru.
Is it Nairobi?
Nairobi. Well, the
capital city.
She's from Nakuru, which is 2 hours from Nairobi.
Yeah.
But the wedding was in Nairobi. Yeah.
That would have been a really interesting place to go to.
It was.
Wow.
Yes, the Amazonians were real. They cut off one breast so they could be better archers.
And,
really? That's dedication to
archery. Dedication.
At Lake Nakuru, we got these photos taken with pink flamingos as we took the shot, flew off in the background. But then we had to go because all the wildebeest and that were starting to come out. So it was like, that is the wild, you know?
Yeah.
But it's funny because when you go to Masai Mara, they're standing there, the guys, they've got the spears and they've got like the red outfits and they got the leg and then the mobile phone rings and they pull the phone out of the actual things. It's quite good actually. Yeah. Dad was
technological.
They go past it like answers the phone, but they're standing. Yeah, it's quite funny actually. Yeah,
technological.
But I walked into.
Technological comes from where?
I don't know. Technological.
It's from Australian TV. I'll let people.
It's not Colin Carpenter, is it?
No, that age time though.
Like the comedy company. Fast Forward. No.
I was walking into a bar with one of my stepmom's friends, and all I heard was Mzungu, which is Swahili for white man, and they just that's all they were calling me all night. I'm like,
what was it?
Mzungu.
Mzungu.
Is Swahili for because she speaks Swahili and Kikuyu is her native language, but.
Do they have like clicking and stuff?
No, they don't click.
No,
that's more South African.
Yeah,
like more Mombasa,
Kumbushman.
Right.
Because you got Kenya, then just over the border you got Tanzania, so basically it doesn't separate. Yeah.
It's like when I met that South African chick. She didn't speak English, but we just clicked, you know.
So with me and Jimmy here tonight, Scott's going to be
fucking surrounded. Yes, Jason Jones. That comes from Hey Dad. Congratulations, mate.
Oh, is that Betty from Walgett?
Technological.
Betty from Walgett
with the liquid paper on the screen.
Right.
He's another kiddie fiddler, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got done for. He got
Robert
done.
Hughes. Yeah,
got done for indecent dealing.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, he got.
Well, I don't want to get sued,
he got
so I'm just saying.
For it, didn't he?
I'm just saying.
He's in jail.
Convicted for it.
I'm just saying allegedly because I don't want to get
same
sued.
shell as Rolf
just
Harris.
in case he wasn't.
Yeah.
Same cell. Him and Rolf Harris are like, hey, how you doing, buddy? You tie me kangaroo down. How about I tie Joey down? Anyway.
Except Rolf Harris is in the UK jail and
yeah, but Robert Hughes is actually English as well, but he's
in jail here.
But it doesn't matter. They could be
Can't
Skyping.
be same
They
cell.
could be Skyping each other. You never know. You got internet in jail now.
Really?
Yeah.
Times have changed since I've been in the big house.
David Burney
I wasn't
got
aware
moved.
that they had full internet. I was aware that they could watch internet, but they couldn't talk to each other on the internet. Otherwise, they could have phones and they'll have phones.
Well, when David Burney got moved
Just
from
saying.
Freo prison to wherever he ended up, Casuarina or Canningvale, whatever, he was actually got watching pornography. They had to take the computer and internet off him, because that's how much access he had.
Yeah, when did he die, though?
He died about 10 years ago, but he was hung himself. But we actually know one of the ladies who was a nurse there.
Yeah.
And what had happened was, first of all, they'd shoved barbed wire up his ass on the conduit and pulled it out. Then they got bricks and castrated him with a brick on each
It's no longer PG, people.
A brick on each side of his nuts and castrate. She had to operate on him, and then he ended up hanging himself. But she's still alive. She runs the female prison, basically.
Did you watch
Hashtag Me Too.
Did you watch Hounds of Love?
Yeah.
I mean, that was definitely sort of based on the Bernies.
At the end of the show, they filmed it mostly just down the end of the street. At the end of the show, she comes out on my walk to my primary school.
Oh, really?
When I would have been going to primary school. Like, there's so much hitting home.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I would have been here when this happened.
Yeah.
Like, walking past.
Me and my daughters were in a scene that they cut out, but she got credited. I didn't, so I'm like, oh, what?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty wicked, that film.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
that
was
was really well.
based loosely on the Bernies. It
Yeah.
wasn't a full depiction of it.
4.3,
but,
I reckon.
yeah.
4.4.
Yeah,
It was so good.
Emma Booth, isn't it, who plays the wife?
Yeah, and who's
She was
the
awesome.
guy? Oh, was
Stephen
it
Curry.
Stephen Curry, yeah.
Yeah. One of the better Perth films, I think, that's maybe ever been made.
Yeah.
And Ben Young, they went on and made Extinction, which they sort of has now been taken over by Netflix. When he made it, the studios changed the ending he had, but Netflix have now gone back as close to the original ending as he had as possible.
I also love These Final Hours.
Yeah, These Final Hours. I was going to say that.
Yeah, another one of the best Perth films I reckon that have ever been made.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really well made.
But These Final Hours is fucking awesome.
It's amazing what you can do with a budget, isn't it?
Like when you're saying like
if you're
low
smart
budget,
enough, you can do it with low budget.
Well,
you've got to be good though.
Yeah, well, we weren't. Black Ghost wasn't that good, but that was a low budget.
Great, mate. What are you talking about?
It was all right.
Great film.
We were all in Black Ghost.
Well, I was briefly in it. That's when I first met
Actually, there's a story. Jimmy goes, he goes from Black Ghost to Tend the Sacrifice. He gets demoted from being a cop to a security guard because he fell over in Black Ghost.
Well, hey, I was a security guard in Tend the Sacrifice
No, but he got
as well.
demoted from a cop to because he fell over when Tammy was trying to get through. So that's
Yeah, she just ran through you, man.
Yeah. I was actually trying to tackle her as well. She was pretty good.
She's a big girl, like solid. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She's playing lacrosse at the moment, I think, somewhere. So
really, shout out to Tammy. You did great in that movie.
And she played. Remember that gridiron that they had with the females in the lingerie? The
lingerie league.
Yeah, she was in that. And
oh,
for,
really?
For WA,
it's called Legends League.
NFL, yeah. But
they still play it.
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't do it anymore, but she was in that when they played here in WA. Yeah.
Yeah, they did like 5 games or something, 4 games.
Yeah. Anyway, let's show the boys.
Oh, so this is one I am absolutely pumped for.
And it's on Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
This is the number 2 trailer. So why do they release more than one trailer?
Well, we did that with Black Ghost as well.
Maybe one's unlicensed.
No, you release a trailer, and then once you have more footage and better idea of how the movie is actually going to be, you release your second trailer just before.
Unless one's unregistered, then you release another trailer. One after you. Unless Anthony Starr's the one under the mask.
Fucking diabolical.
Fucking diabolical.
The world's greatest superheroes. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Really? Who's up for that? That's where I come in.
Tell me to do what?
Spank the bastards.
How do you spank a superhero?
Bang. Boom.
Cool. Cool.
Can't wait. Not wait for that. So in the comic days,
So he plays a dude with a show, Ted, because you've got the boys Anthony
Prime
Starr.
Video.
Right.
He was also in American Gothic as well in 2016. After Banshee, he went straight to American Gothic.
I remember that.
He played like the drunk
years
brother
ago.
that just got out of prison and stuff, you know. Yeah.
I remember American Gothic with Sheriff Buck. Like I think it was in the 90s. And he was actually, it was like a small town, and he was actually the devil, Sheriff Buck, American Gothic. There was that little kid, Caleb. Anyway.
I remember Uncle Buck.
Yeah, John, I love that. John Candy.
So good with that golf club.
He plays the Homelander in The Boys. It's a main role, so whoever the Homelander is.
Yeah, he's one of the superheroes, like the main superheroes.
Is he like the entire United States of America?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the Homelander. He's the guy with the... I saw a guy with the American flag on his back as a cape. Like I am on Australia Day with my Australian flags.
Yeah, but bloody oath, mate.
So, Escape Plan 3, The Extractors.
It's got Sylvester Stallone and David Bautista.
Right. I haven't seen Sly in a film for a while. Actually, no, I saw him in Creed 2 recently. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
he was really good
movie.
at Creed 1 and 2.
And who was that super movie that they did?
Oh, what, Expendables 1, 2, and 3?
How bad is this place?
How bad is this place?
Everyone was in that, though.
Yeah.
I've never seen. I got your back. Set it straight. This time. Gets personal.
That woman?
Who cares? Having fun.
10? That's gone pretty quick, really, isn't it?
Having fun. We've got plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Let me be impressed.
I don't want to end it.
Good thing with these is you watch them back later.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd... It's funny, do you watch these back and watch
it back
yourself?
when I'm driving home, and when I get home, I'll watch it. Jeff.
Yeah, I'll watch it back. See where I fucked up.
Yeah.
So that was... What was that one?
That
What
was
that one?
no, that was Escape
Plan
Plan 3.
yes.
Escape Plan
3.
With
Sly and David Bautista. I think the first one was with him and Kurt Russell. What's this one called? This one is called his Dark Materials. This is James McAvoy from Split and Glass.
And The Filth, that's a good film he's in, about corrupt cops in Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah. Irvine Welsh. Pretty good. His Dark Materials. This summer.
I've got Dark Material on.
pretty quick.
Yeah, that was a very quick
trailer,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
So 33 seconds.
Can we try this one called Batwoman? I don't know how good it's going to be or how bad it's going to be.
Is that Ruby Rose?
I think so, yeah. She's Aussie.
Yeah. She was in...
Australia.
She was bloody Orange is New Black, mate. Was she in that?
And she was in another big feature as well.
Or is it Wentworth she was in? I don't know. I think it was Orange is the New Black she was in.
First look. 3 days ago.
Ooh.
Brother.
Crows represent order, security, safety.
Batman gave up on us.
Is this
The bat's not
full
coming
DC
back.
extended universe? I wonder.
Something's up.
Eyes everywhere.
Hello, said Alice. Shall we believe the crows will protect us?
Agent Moore, do you copy? Do you copy?
Sophie's missing. I thought you should know.
Hey, Dad.
We're gonna find her.
Then let me help.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Where'd you get this?
What happened to staying out of it?
It's Dougray Scott.
Is there something you'd like to report to your squad?
Ran in with that proper backup.
I do not want her getting in the way. Curiouser and curiouser. What do you want? I need you to send your father a message.
You're all I have left, Kate. And I don't want to lose you too.
Yeah, your Scottish accent.
Wayne Security. You owe my boss a new door.
Your boss is my cousin.
No, he's Scottish, but you can hear the accent coming through.
You like the Scottish accent, you don't like the English accent.
You were seriously not supposed to know what's down there.
So I have this thing with rolls.
Scottish accent.
Yeah, man. It's not how you make porridge.
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
You're a female Bruce Wayne.
Awesome. Hilarious. Handsome. They think I'm him. I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
Yeah, maybe. What do you reckon, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is, 3-minute trailer, they've probably showed all the good bits in the trailer.
What was wrong with Catwoman? Couldn't Catwoman take that role?
Halle Berry.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
That was a huge
Michelle
flop,
Pfeiffer.
that one.
I'm not talking about Halle Berry.
Oh, okay.
So Michelle Pfeiffer.
Batman Returns was great.
So Ruby Rose
Dark.
was
Awesome.
Ruby Rose was in John Wick 2 and The Meg as well.
The Meg.
The Meg.
Is that a shark? I still haven't
The
seen
big
it.
shark. Megalodon.
It was a bit like
Megalodon.
it was a bit long in the tooth, but yeah, it was fun.
Jeepers. Jeepers creepers, Anthony.
You're just laying them on thick there.
That's like when my daughter used to do horse riding. I got the horse with a long face. Same thing.
Horse walks into a bar. Why is the long bartender says, "Why's the long face?"
Yeah, you'd like 3 guys walk into a bar. You think the third one would have seen it? But...
Jeez.
Did you ever hear the one about the
about Bon Jovi's sister? You know Bon Jovi's sister?
Yeah.
No. Anne.
Anne Jovi. Yeah. So like I was saying to Scott last week, we had a girl at school. Her name was Vera. We used to say, "Hello, Vera."
I got one leg over my shoulder. I got 2 legs over my shoulder.
And I'm blind watermelon Chila.
That was so good.
Growing
up, we're all the same age. It all came out at the same time. It's
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong's greatest hits on tape, on cassette.
And I can still get it up. I just can't get it
Blind
in.
baby, blind baby, blind baby. The kids need more enunciating these days.
But he was also in one of the films, Blind Watermelon Chatlin. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they propped him up on stage and
It's
made sure he didn't fall over.
And his leg kept going like that.
What was it? I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna see my girl. I'm gonna sing her a song. I'm gonna show her my ding dong.
So if anyone's watching at the moment, because there's no comments, we're still on. I think we've shown all the trailers that we were going to show.
I don't know. Let's do it.
Well, that's all the ones on my list.
I got
The Meanest Man in Texas came out this week.
Acute Misfortune, but
yeah,
but it's like a low budget Australian film.
Might be in there.
Welcome to solitary confinement. You don't move again until I tell you to move.
When I was 17, killed 2 men.
Clyde Thompson, youngest man in Texas, death penalty. Everyone in this county is calling these the most brutal murders in history.
Crushed down nicely.
It ain't the meanest man in Texas.
Oh, that's what it is.
They call me a lot of things.
There are a whole lot of people outside this prison who'll never forgive you for what you've done.
I'm the man in charge. It's gonna make you pay. You can't do that! The pain.
Oh, they're running!
Man, nobody gonna whoop you. This is gonna be worse. Ain't no one left to clean you, Thompson.
Goddamn
You need to go Venom 2 Carnage. It's Woody Harrelson film.
You must be glad.
That's that time, wasn't it?
You've come to talk with me about the prisoner Clyde Thompson.
Yes, sir.
No one's gonna
He was at the
parole
end.
this man in Texas.
Oh.
This was turning into something that you're not.
Oh, he directed it.
He's a changed man.
Forget this fella. Clyde
I ain't
Thompson
have enough clue.
will never get out of prison.
I want to do something meaningful in this world, but no one will give me that chance.
It ain't right, man.
Everyone has this wrong. Clyde's not a killer.
I just can't help but feel we don't know the whole story.
I'm very fond of this picture, Miss Julia.
You cracked the charter, Clyde. Your love has set me free.
Well, what do you got to say for yourself now, Thompson?
Got a light?
So that came out this week.
Yeah, right.
It was
in cinemas, or is it on like Netflix or something?
it got $5,500.
Wow. So Venom 2 Carnage is coming out now. It's a Woody Harrelson film, so is Venom 1. So I assume he's directed them, but I like Woody Harrelson. Zombieland was awesome. Have you seen Zombieland?
Spoiler alert! I think I have actually showed this trailer.
No, I don't think we showed number 2 last week, did we?
No, I think I actually showed this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't mind. I'll show it again.
Dear editor, this is the murderer of the 2 teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman and the girl on the 4th of July. He gave himself a name.
2020 is yeah.
This is the police. We know you're in there. If there's anybody in there with you, send them out unharmed.
Hey, Red! I got a visitor for you.
Hi, Eddie. Out here, there is no good and there is no bad. To survive out here, you gotta out-monster the monster.
Just having fun.
What if I told you we can give you abilities most men only dream of?
I hear your breath.
These weapons are crazy dangerous.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's in it.
Gumbo. See that? Iron Man? Spider-Man?
That's what I'm thinking.
This is bad, mate.
The concept trailer.
By
Woody Harrelson.
Billy Kramer.
So that's got Spider-Man and Tony Stark in it.
We got sucked into a fan edited trailer just then. It's edited by Billy Kramer. Trailer concept. So it's not the official trailer.
But are they doing a Venom 2 with Carnage?
Yeah, it looks right.
I think Woody Harrelson plays a brilliant psychopath as well, so it'll be great as
Woody Harrelson movies, if I go there. You got Venom 2018, Zombieland.
Zombieland 2's coming out too.
Hunger Games.
Venom official trailer, 31st. Okay, so are you sure Venom 2's not already out?
Nah, it's definitely not out.
No.
Because the trailer came out halfway through last year.
Huh?
That one we just watched.
No. Uploaded by Sony Pictures Entertainment. YouTube, official trailer.
That's
in
Venom.
HD.
That's the trailer 2.
Oh, trailer 2. Not Venom 2, official trailer.
No, exactly. See,
This is once again.
This is where it gets sketchy.
I need bigger TVs.
Yeah.
You need big monitors.
Yeah.
You need to be able to monitor the situation
Crooked
better.
eyes, but yeah, the viewing pleasure.
You want
Viewing
Venom
pleasure.
2 trailer official, not trailer 2 official Venom.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I thought you were like Mr. Tech guy. No special notice shit.
Yeah. I fuck up more than anyone else. I just learn from my mistakes.
I don't.
Don't you?
Nah, I do.
I'm just here for my looks, apparently.
Yeah, you're hot.
Yeah.
Super hot.
But that's one called the fridge. 'Cause
Okay.
Isn't that like an oxymoron?
So this one is a Jimmy special. Jimmy said, "Oh, you should watch this."
Twisted Pair. Hang on. Just before you play this, I've got a question.
Neil Breen is a genius.
So you know
Brainius.
You know the fruit that you have called the pear. Why is it called a pear when there's one of them? That's the question.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, guys. This is Neil Breen. This guy's a cinematic giant.
It's interesting.
Brainius.
My name is Cade. I have an identical twin brother, Cal. Then one day it all changed. There was a bright light in the sky.
I love this.
Time stood still. We were both
Is it out yet?
selected.
It's yeah. I think we should watch it.
Majesty of nature.
Programmable virtual reality, the corrupt version.
A limitless digital universe connecting all shared virtual reality. Digital tribes. I miss what I never knew.
I can't go out to dinner.
I like this random scene where he's just trying to ask a chick out.
Yeah, it really shows his humanity.
I miss my brother.
His brother's just got a fake
with
beard.
Programmable matter. Kuz's biological mutant warfare plans must be stopped.
Neil Breen leaves
What
Tommy
am I?
Wiseau for dead with bad movies.
Is it a killer?
Leaves him for dead.
Unidentifiable DNA?
That's great effects.
He flew.
I love it was like a hot red gunshot. Don't often see that.
Wait, he does a little jump here. Oh.
It was like Super Mario Brothers.
Breen is superhuman.
And jumps back down.
He plays like the same
AI,
character in every
fright,
movie.
And interest are not far
It's
from
amazing.
Things can become real in your mind. I trust you completely, and you believe things you wouldn't ordinarily believe.
Who's there?
Justice is served.
Man, those explosions. Ready? Whoa! That was actually pretty good. I didn't mind that one.
Real men don't look at explosions.
So Neil Breen funds, directs,
where
and
we-
stars in every single film he does.
Wow.
And like he's done this whole series of films and he just doesn't stop making them. And he takes it really seriously. I mean, I respect him for doing what he does.
Just following through.
He loves
producing movies.
Yeah, he directs, writes, stars, and he funds it all himself. He's an architect.
How long has he been doing it for?
I think since the 90s, I think.
Like what did he do? How long has he been doing it for?
How long's he been doing it for? Well, you see some of the highlights of his acting. There's the film he did called Double Down. Incredible.
Apparently the worst movie ever made is called The Room.
Oh, Tommy Wiseau.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen The Room?
No, I want to see it.
Have you seen Disaster Artist?
No.
Watch them back to back. Like the Disaster Artist is the James Franco film about Tommy Wiseau in The Room.
Yeah, right.
And that's brilliant.
So The Room and Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
The Room's apparently the worst movie ever made.
Watch The Room first, and then watch the Disaster Artist after.
Apparently, there was Jason Jones and that was saying that they have a screening of The Room at
the Luna, yeah,
and they actually have shit you can throw at the spoons and stuff and throw at the screen.
Plastic spoons they throw. Yeah.
Maltesers were my favourite.
Well, Tommy Wiseau, that's the thing about.
And you get really accurate with them.
Yeah, or the Jaffa.
Jaffa's also good.
I mean, The Room's completely not self-aware.
You just took that to a racist place.
How? It's called Kaffir I'm thinking of, but you said Jaffa or whatever.
You said don't be racist. He just said Jaffa.
I'm not racist. I've got a black and white telly.
Just because he can't afford one.
I hate everyone equally.
He cannot afford.
Man, you've got to watch The Room. You've got to... but James Franco as Tommy Wiseau he's great.
Yeah.
It's so good. But in my opinion, I think Neil Breen has got Tommy Wiseau covered as the worst bad good stuff. If you know what I mean. Like Neil Breen.
Well, you see by the quality of
that amazing trailer. The guy is he's incredible.
But you know what? Like I was saying to you before, on Netflix, I watch a lot of B grade films, things like that, and I actually prefer to watch a lot of them because there was one I can't remember. It had Dolph Lundgren in it, and the budget was $6 million.
Don't kill it. Is it when you can't kill
in the jail cell? No, I can't remember what it was called, but anyway, that's what the budget was, and they must have spent it all on him because this guy fires 2 shots. First one, nothing. Second one, you see blood. Right, there's so many errors, but I like because it's good to see what sort of stuff can be made on those type of budgets. You know, whether it's
high-8 film as well.
Yeah, whether it's $100,000, $1 million. And I was speaking to a friend of mine who's on the Gold Coast, and he does he's done films at $2 million, $100,000. And when you make stuff like Black Ghost, 10 Second, and Hidden Light, sort of things like that, if you do get a big budget like $2 million, you know how to budget the money, right? Whereas if you start on
some people do.
Yeah, he said on big budgets they just blow it on shit. Like if something needs say a prop or something fails, they just buy a new one. Whereas on them you got to try and fix them, and it's good to start with because you know how to what to do with the money. And
start
like
low and then work your way up because you know how you kind of value money.
So in that theory, I'm going to be fucking excellent next year.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Glenn Herbert said I didn't know I could share it. Of course you can share it, Glenn.
Share what?
I don't know.
Glenn is who we had on last week.
Yeah, he was.
Shout out to Glenn Herbert.
We'll see you at the premiere, bruh.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to get my... Is that for the one I'm anticipating for? I'm going to get my tickets. So I'm getting my tickets this week.
We're going to do a review of it. And Peter, I don't think you're watching, but we'd like to know if we can do an interview with you before and after the show with you and some of the cast.
I'm sure we can have you on beforehand.
Yeah, Glenn's got to bring him down because obviously he can't drive. So,
I did the maths. We can fit 2 people here.
Did you do maths? You're fucking clever.
In my head.
In your head? I use my calculator.
I'm that smart.
Oh, yeah?
2 people here. Maybe you could get end up getting a couch and have a
casting couch.
Yeah. Live casting couch, just like live auditions.
Well, you couldn't fit you couldn't fit 2 of me there or two of Scotty. I mean, me and Scotty there. But
1984 casting couch.
That's why we're on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're the bit on the side. Yeah.
Have a talk show, like a pot plant there or something.
Can you bring one of yours from home? Because you got you got the bonsai tree there.
I do.
I can just have the microphones hanging from the roof.
Yeah.
Like they do in wrestling, it drops down from the roof. Yo, Mean Gene.
In the red corner at 254 pounds.
Speak for yourself, bastard.
My brother does an amazing Randy Savage impersonation.
Oh,
it sounds exactly
I'm
like
going to introduce you to my mate, John. His name's Savage John Lyon, because Macho Man's, he impersonates all of them. But no, like me and Scotty are the bit on the side, and then you get the main course and is it in there?
Do
you sing like your brother?
I was being nice.
Can you sing?
I can sing, yeah.
Because I've heard your brother's stuff, and that's what I was saying. Like, do you sing like him or?
Nah, probably not. I'm not actually a singer, but I mean, if I made an effort, I probably could sing.
So how did? Because usually the gene carries on. It's more from the father, from what I was told. But like, if he can sing, how come you can't sing?
I can not sing. I probably just haven't
the
tried
training.
Yeah.
Because my mum was a really good singer. I can hold a note, but I can't. Like, I'm not a lead.
My mum was a really good singer.
Yeah, my mum beat Karen Knowles in Children's Channel 7 for.
Who's Karen Knowles?
She's was a big name locally back then in the 1920s. But
shout out to Anthony's mum.
She was on Children's Channel 7, and she beat her on there and won that sort of thing. So she's trying to get the footage, but she was like 15 and used to charge people 50 cents to watch her sing on the patio and that sort of thing. But yeah, she. Do
you want to put a clip of my brother's band on?
Yes.
So
in your ninja video,
yeah.
ninja chef, Jimmy and the head chef, the drums in it, was that from?
That was programming on YouTube. So the amen break. So I basically get an amen break is a drum break sample, and then I chop it up into bits. So I just get it all chopped up into bits, and then rearrange it, and then just make beats from that. Yeah,
right.
That's how I make a lot of my. I mean, I got a sample.
So you use the sample and you
chop the sample to bits, and then use the.
I really liked it.
Yeah,
I was wondering if your brother was doing it. So your brother's.
My brother's band is called Fuck the Fitzroy Doom Scene. They're a Melbourne
the Fitzroy Doom Scene, yeah.
Yeah, and they're a stoner rock band from Melbourne.
Fitzroy.
Fitz is probably Doom Scene.
Doom Scene.
And we'll probably put, I think, probably Dream, that third one down.
Cool.
Dream.
Yeah, it's from their first album. They've released 2 LPs now, 2 albums. They're doing pretty well, actually. They're just recently they're going to back up Nick Oliveri from Caius. Yeah, Caius is like their, band Caius.
Yeah, I know Caius.
I've heard of Caius.
They're like the lords of desert rock, really. So to back Nick Oliveri up's pretty special for my brother and his band, because that's one of their favourites.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here's Dream. So my brother's the singer and guitar player. That's my brother there. He's the one with the pretty hair.
The pretty man?
You have pretty hair too.
Thanks.
Is that your brother?
Yeah.
Nice dude's better looking you or him.
He's pretty hot.
I hold no opinion, people, just so everyone knows.
Got his licking his lips, so it's easy enough for him. Is it singing?
Yeah. This song takes a bit for the singing to start.
stereo.
Huh?
Not my stereo.
Sounds like it might be.
That's me brother. It's actually like when I start doing filmmaking myself, it's good to have him to fall back on all the music that him and his band have.
Yeah.
You know how we had like the intro song for Don't Look Back was going to be them.
We'll still use that when I think we're going to redo it because Kat's editing the footage and she said we'd just readjust the script a bit and we can have the same characters and stuff. Glenn, who was on last week, said, I'm a good cook, keen for the show, can make a mean satay, so I told him to send me the recipe, I'll forward it on.
Can someone cook something that I can fucking eat?
Well, no.
You don't eat nuts.
You're the director.
Peanuts, seafood.
You're the director, you don't need to eat shit.
What about
corn?
satay fish?
Can't eat corn anymore.
Why can't you eat corn? It's a long, interesting story.
Wes said,
stomach aches.
Sounds Gardini or something.
What, there's
music? Soundgarden-ish.
Probably Soundgarden-ish.
Cool. Chris Cornell was pretty amazing, wasn't he?
Take it way too early.
Yeah. Same with Chester Bennington.
Well, yeah, they were like really close as well.
Yeah, well, apparently they had a holiday home and he'd come home early because he had to go to a photo shoot with Linkin Park. And he told his wife that he'd relapsed a little bit, drinking and stuff. And then when he got home, I think it was the anniversary of Chris's death, and he had a few beers, and that's when he hung himself. His maid came in, found him, and he was supposed to get picked up half an hour after that for the photo shoot. So
terrible, man.
Yeah.
Now, I did have that acute misfortune, but I don't know if you want to show that.
Is it any good?
I haven't actually seen it. It's
that, Rowena. People are still watching it.
It's that this time of night. Australian film about Adam Cullen, the artist, who was a chronic drug addict, but I think he won what's the art prize? Not the Pulitzer Prize.
No.
The Archibald Prize. He won the Archibald Prize for painting David Wenham, and then he was just like a notorious drug addict. And they've just made a film about him called Acute Misfortune.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, I think he was a pretty nice guy, but he's.
So where did your brother come up with the name for the band, or where did they come up with the name?
I think it ended up being a bit of a joke.
Yeah, right.
And then I just think...
Obviously, there's a Fitzroy Doom scene, and they...
I don't think there is. I think that's where the joke is.
Yeah, is that rain?
Sounds like rain.
Hey, is that... Guys, it's rain.
It's rain.
But,
forecasting rain for you, wherever you are, because I'm in the western suburbs.
Sorry, so, yeah, keep going.
So, yeah, I think they formed... hang on, let me think. About 2012.
Mm-hmm.
They've released 2 albums, both on vinyl as well.
Yeah, right.
And then they just gig pretty much in Melbourne.
So did they form here or did they form in Melbourne?
Melbourne. My brother's been living in Melbourne since the 90s.
Okay.
So.
Is he living in Fitzroy?
Not anymore. No,
But they did.
No, I don't think they ever lived in Fitzroy. Yeah, that was just like a joke they said when they were drinking or something.
Many pubs in Fitzroy?
There's heaps of pubs in Fitzroy, yeah. And yeah, I've gone over and watched them a couple of times. They're fucking amazing live band. I mean, I'm not just
biased.
I'm biased, but they are a great live band.
So can you actually sing like him or not?
Probably not like him, no.
Okay.
No, way better, mate. No.
So acute misfortune.
No, to Scott. We said no to Soundgarden.
It's got some big raps, this film. It's one I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Thank you.
Eric, I have a profile for you. The painter, Adam Cullen, he has a retrospective at the art gallery. He thinks I'll get you out to the mountains to talk to him.
My first question is, why did you become a painter?
Sit there.
Sorry?
Put that down. Put that over there.
I don't.
And sit over there. Everything moves towards its end, mate. And this is the only profession in the world where your employer wants you to die.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? Count the art dealers at my fucking funeral. There he is. How was that?
It's good. Tell me about your family.
The book's about me, digger.
When he started to paint, it was great. But I'm not going there to write about his art.
Well, what are you writing about then?
Down below the spur, I know another milker's dying. The crops have withered from
What are you asking?
the tanks play
No.
From my heart no tears out, for I've not past caring.
If you fucking look at me like you're some animal. Come on.
I'm not an animal, Adam. I'm a journalist.
Looks good, Art. It's definitely one I'm gonna probably if it's at, hopefully they'll show it at maybe the Lunar or something. I'll definitely go and watch that.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
So there's a few people raving about it.
Yeah, it always makes a trailer more sort of powerful when they always put those little like compelling and then like a 5 stars and enthralling.
They're called laurels, is what they're called. We've got the two.
So you can't rest on your laurels?
You can rest on them, but they're on a poster. So people...
First dad joke.
When the laurels are like on when you enter different festivals and stuff.
Yeah, so
isn't
basically
it?
our one got semi-finalists for that Fest Pro. That's a laurel.
You know what a laurel is?
And there was one for the
Hardy's brother.
It's like a wreath.
Yeah.
Wreath of leaves.
And we got one for something else that we were in as well. So the Black Ghost poster will have 2 laurels on it. But yeah, like a lot of films that get nominated, even if they don't win, you know, then or selected, they'll have a laurel. You put it on the post. Better for advertising. People look at it and say, "Oh, this film got there."
You could just have a whole bunch of fake laurels, couldn't you? Like,
and
just make it look amazing.
Well, you could get a laurel from the Perth filmmaking community.
Yeah.
And you can put
Perth
Hardy,
one from the Chronicles of Triple S.
And you can put Hardy on there as well.
AC Productions could give you one.
Yeah, put Hardy on there. Have Laurel and Hardy.
And that's actually I had Acute Misfortune. Daniel Henschel starring in that. Ari Aster, The Boys, Game of Thrones, which I spoke about. Us, but I think we spoke about Us as well, didn't we? Neil Breen.
Yep. Showed Neil Breen.
Who was that comedian you were talking about, Scotty? It starts with a B.
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Never seen Bill Burr?
He's got a brother called Tim. Tim Burr.
Wow.
Really scraping the bottom of that barrel now, aren't you?
Tim Burr.
really scraping the bottom of that barrel.
Come on, you got to admit that was a good one.
That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
John Lithgow.
I love John Lithgow.
Walking on
especially
water.
in Dexter.
Tomorrow Man.
That'd be $9.50.
He was great in Dexter.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
The Trinity Killer. I think that was probably my favourite season of Dexter, the one he was in.
Dexter was a good show, though.
Ice Truck Killer?
I see it here.
That's pretty good, too.
First or the second. That was his brother, wasn't it? First or the second season, yeah.
At 60 anyway. I'm not getting any younger.
I like him in Daddy's Home, too.
Who, John Lithgow? I don't think I've seen that.
Third Rock from the Sun.
He plays,
Documentaries. On what? What kind of subject?
War.
Ask me something.
Remember that Life According to Garp?
Are we watching this?
Nothing?
I don't know what I want to know yet.
Yeah, John Lithgow plays that transgender ex-professional football player.
According to Garp.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Kid.
Robin Williams.
Kid grows up and...
Yeah, it's like Robin Williams is his usual brilliant best.
That was an amazing movie, actually.
This is my security blanket, my safety net, my 401k.
How did you do this?
Oh my god. I do believe you are doing the walk
Is that
of
Diane
shame.
Keaton? No.
Dad, this is my girlfriend Ronnie. These are interesting times we're living in. All you have to do is learn to connect the dots and get ready. I just want to be ready.
I just want to be ready.
My daughter died. She was my world.
I'm sorry.
That looks pretty good.
Don't you want to come in?
I'll probably watch that.
Do you know there's only 3 days worth of food in the stores? The 99% are going to be out of commission. I don't mean to upset you. Why do you always act like this? Why don't you just admit it? You're scared.
You only think about tomorrow, but I'm here. I'm here right now.
Sparkling.
See? The bat suit. You don't get it? No. Robert Pattinson from Twilight is the vampire that sparkled.
Oh, Twilight. No, that's why I don't get it.
See? Robert Pattinson is, yeah. Anyway.
Don't get it. Didn't watch Twilight. Twilight wasn't in my sphere of influence.
I only watched it because it was a vampire film, not a very good vampire film, but...
No, one of the worst vampire films, I think. Even though I haven't seen it, so actually... I shouldn't really comment.
Again, another one that was a bit longer.
But you still got the joke. I didn't get the joke.
Yeah, the whole sparkle.
I'm also not good with names. Like, I'm great with faces, but names.
What do you think is the best vampire film?
If you're not in my Facebook, I don't know your fucking name.
Ever. Film or TV series?
Best vampire film ever made.
Film. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
I like
Tom Cruise.
I like Blade. Interview with the Vampire's good.
Interview with the Vampire. Lost Boys.
Lost Boys would probably still be the best one. But what was that one with Bon Jovi? There was one with Bon Jovi in it.
Oh, that was Vampires. John Carpenter.
And the
James
one with
Woods
Ethan Hawke. There was one with Ethan Hawke.
When there's like everyone's vampires.
Daybreakers or something.
Yeah,
that wasn't bad either.
Dracula.
But I'd say out of
the
all,
original,
I'd say out of all of them, maybe Lost Boys. Out of the newer one, maybe Blade.
Bram Stoker's Dracula was the quintessential vampire movie. But yes, Lost Boys, I reckon.
Near Dark's
would be the best in my.
That's the one in Antarctica, yeah.
Nah, Near Dark's like the cowboy vampires.
What's the one in
What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
so good.
I love that film.
What's the one in
Antarctica? The series?
What's the one in Antarctica? 30 Days of Night.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
The 30 Days of Night's brilliant.
And the series, I'd say the originals. I prefer that to the Vampire Diaries any day.
There's still What We Do in the Shadows TV coming out all the time.
Yeah, I think I'm about up to episode 6. I got up. The last one I watched was
3 so far.
I
think they're about 6.
Have you seen The Baron yet? The old. No. He's funny when he comes into it. He's like the old. You know, like the old school vampire Nosferatu dude when he comes and stays at their house. It's fucking hilarious, man.
So, Scotty, have you seen 30 Days of Night? You know, you should watch
Josh Harnett.
Basically, Antarctica or Alaska, there's one city.
Hey, he said it first.
There's one city that gets 30 days of night. That's a month of just night. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And but in this one, it's got vampires that come out. And
they come to this little town because they know there's no daylight for 30 days. And
what was that? Vin Diesel played a Furion.
The Chronicles of Riddick. Is that what you
Chronicles of Riddick. There was also another one, Darkness. There's also another one, Darkness.
Oh yeah, that was that. He was Riddick in that.
That was Riddick in that.
That was the first one. Yeah. And those like alien things on that planet.
Yeah. As soon as it goes dark, because they have two suns, and as soon as it goes dark on one, they just
near dark. No, not near dark.
Chronicles of Riddick was set on a very similar planet as well.
That had Carl Urban in it as well.
See Matthew Pavlich commenting on Freo, eh?
What's that?
He says Freo need to fix their ball use, and there is not much else they need to fix up. He says Freo can't hit a target going inside forward 50 and can't kick straight. Pav does say Freo are doing a lot of things right. They're defending well and moving the ball effectively from full back. Freo just need to execute and finish better.
Comments from the Super Coach.
From Pavo.
My Supercoach team's doing pretty well this season. Fantasy
football. I don't do Supercoach.
I'm obsessed with Supercoach. I got my own league, the Steroid Cup.
Have you ever seen the league?
Yeah, I love the league, man.
The league is probably my favourite TV show.
Man, you know Ralphie in it.
Ralphie Bomb.
That episode when it's just him and Seth Rogen when they go to Los Angeles become porn directors.
That was great.
Fucking one of the most funniest episodes of television.
It's in season 4, probably episode 5 or something.
That episode is so. And when they're like running down the stairs
so
at the end, just like shooting at each other and shit. Like, freaking things just get out of control, man.
The league was
fucking awesome.
By far one of the funniest TV shows ever made.
Really, was it the Vishnu? What was the
Shiva?
Shiva.
Shiva. Kamini Soma. Shamini Soma. Kandakra.
The Shiva trophy.
Shiva Kamini Sona Kandakra.
Yeah, that's a great.
If you see the league, you know what I'm talking about.
That's a great analysis of fantasy football.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're smoking, but anyway. Oh, I think we might wrap it up, eh?
Yeah, we're pretty close to our
third hour.
3 hours, is it? Almost
nearly
3 hours.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's been. I'll tell you what.
Goes pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you're having fun.
Feels like we've been just talking for like literally 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something's weird in my head.
Yeah. It's time warping now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Also, make sure if you can make it down Saturday, the PFC event, that would be awesome.
Come down Saturday.
And we have Mr. Dale Barnard on next week.
We have all sorts of fun and games.
Some more funny stuff. He was in the end, and he's got some stuff he wants to show us. And that, so
his end.
It may be Bell End.
Dale Barnard, eh?
The Bell Tower End.
Is that like the sequel to the end?
They call him Tripod. I don't know why. That's his name, Tripod. Anyway, all right, guys, we're going to go. Thanks, Jimmy, for coming in.
It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
See you next time, guys, if I'm ever allowed back on the show.
Yeah, of course you are.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Thanks, guys.
Catch you all later.